Dennis Rodman's here. He's a friend of the show. He's been on a million times, and he's in New York. Yesterday on The Apprentice, last night rather, Donald Trump said he was leaving The Apprentice and going straight into rehab, but obviously that's not true because he's here.
He was supposed to go to rehab?
There's
in my
Dennis
rehab.
Rodman. There's my man. Haven't seen him in a while. It's been a while.
Wow, he looks fat. I'm busting your balls.
He's busting your balls.
goodness.
Careful, don't. I always worry Dennis is going to hit his head on the equipment.
That's it. You good?
He's so big. He's so tall. You look good, actually.
What's up, bro?
How are you? Good seeing you.
A little early, bro.
That's a professional athlete right there.
How you doing?
I haven't been in a while.
I know it's been a long time. Everything all right?
Everything's cool.
Yeah. What's going on? So I learned on The Apprentice that you have a problem with alcohol. I didn't know that. Is that true?
You didn't know he had a problem with alcohol?
I really didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know Dennis.
I mean, I know Dennis likes to party and stuff.
Yeah.
Why would anyone fucking Carmen Electra drink?
That's right.
Yeah. That's my favorite story about you.
Oh, the one when he was caught?
I was looking at a picture of Carmen Electra this weekend.
Yeah.
She always has like these bikini shots in the paper, like she just happened to be on a beach somewhere, but meanwhile they're totally like perfect.
Right.
And I'm thinking, man, Dennis fucked the shit out of her and then dumped her ass. I mean,
I didn't dump her. Well, it's like we kind of like split.
well, dude,
Well, you cheated on her.
dude, you cheated on her. I mean, that's the coolest thing
No,
ever.
he didn't. The chick fell out of the ceiling.
Just came out the ceiling out of the blue, bro. Out of the blue. I don't know how they got there.
It was snowing women.
I don't care.
I don't know how they got there.
Dennis, I swear to you, I don't care about all of your basketball accomplishments. None of everything that pales in comparison to cheating on Carmen Electra. That might be the coolest thing you ever could have done.
That's your sixth ring.
Most guys would have just been like, holy shit, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I'm totally going to behave myself, and I'm just going to bang the crap out of this chick. She's totally enough for me. You just like, we're fucking her, and then fucking 20 broads on the side.
Well, you got to understand one thing, Howard. You something like just like that too, right? You know, you used to have good-looking girls back in the day, yada. But then you got Holly Berry, her boyfriend cheated on her. You got Jennifer Aniston. She got cheated on. Everybody cheated on some good-looking girls sometime, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Not
but
us.
You're one of the guys who did it, Dennis.
Yeah.
And didn't even deny it, pretty much. Didn't even deny it. I said, fuck it, I'll fuck somebody else. Who cares?
I mean, not only who cares, but I'll tell you how amazing this gets. I mean, you're there in Vegas with her at a hotel, and in your bed is another chick. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, you know you're going to get caught.
Well, that was my bodyguard. He kind of drank too much that night.
He was supposed to block tackle her before she got to the room.
You hire bodyguards to drink as well?
He got to drink too much that night, so it's like, okay, and she just walked in.
But I mean, when she married you, she knew the score, Carmen Electra. I mean, she knew you were the bad boy, so to speak. I mean, you know.
a lot of girls like that, like us, in the demon aspect, of life. So she liked it, and now all of a sudden she got some guy that's in the band, some band or something, right?
Yeah. Do you think there'll ever be a woman who could tame you in the sense that like you'll just be a one man woman, one woman man or whatever the hell it is, the expression I'm talking about. Will you ever like be faithful to somebody, you think?
I don't know. Well, it depends though if I can turn 60.
Yeah.
If you get to 60, you think you might.
If I get to 60, I'm pretty sure I can tame myself.
Dude, don't turn 60. You're too cool to turn 60.
Right, seriously.
Yeah,
He might be the
Hendrix
coolest
went out.
60-year-old.
Well, it's just like Hugh Hefner. He's on his way out, right?
Yeah, he's still banging away.
Is he still married or not? Are you don't know?
You're not, right? You got a divorce.
I saw him in Vegas for the 50th anniversary or something like that, whatever, and he didn't look too good.
No.
He didn't look too good.
Well, the
no.
guy's like
80-something
years old.
But what is Dennis's marital status at this point?
Single.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I heard you got a divorce.
I did.
I heard your wife divorced your ass.
I didn't hear that.
Are you serious?
That's new to me.
I heard she's got 2 of the Bulls rings.
Yeah. Well, you love bust my ass, don't you, bro? You love kidding me, don't you?
I'm hiding behind Howard.
He's like Clint Black.
Clint Black, huh?
Yeah, you hate that guy, huh?
I fucking hate him, too.
I don't hate him. I just think that he's...
Who is he?
I don't know.
He's a country singer.
He's a country singer.
Oh, fuck him.
Didn't he marry some TV?
Lisa Hartman.
Is she still married to her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
She probably looks
What was
good
he
now.
doing on The Apprentice? I didn't see it. Was he busting your balls?
No, it wasn't that. Just one of those things where he has that ego, think he's the shit, and like, and I thought his career was over like years ago, but he got on the show. I don't know how the hell he got on the show, and I kind of bitched Donald out because, he could have had some better quality people on the show besides, you know, me, Melissa Rivers, Joan Rivers. We were the coolest one on the show, and a couple other people.
Were you shocked when you signed up for The Apprentice and you didn't know half the people who they were? I mean, because you said Celebrity Apprentice, and you're like, are these people celebrities?
This is more like The Apprentice.
It's like The Apprentice, right?
Yeah, you were on the regular. I think you were on the regular Apprentice.
You get on the regular Apprentice.
You know, it was just weird because I couldn't believe that I was on that show and I saw the quality people on that show. There's nothing wrong with the people, but I think, you know, most of the people got on that show, they wanted to, you know, get their career back jump started.
They were sucking off your fame.
The whole damn show they were. I mean, every show. Well, let's see what Dennis is going to do today. Well, Dennis is going to have a meltdown. Dennis is having a breakdown. Dennis is this. And I'm like, damn.
It was like the Dennis Rodman show.
It was the Dennis Rodman show with Donald Trump hosting it.
Yeah, you know, last night when I tuned into the finale, I was like, who's that girl with Joan Rivers?
The poker player?
Yeah.
The poker player, yeah, she's...
Who was on with you? Do you know who was on with you even? Can you name them?
No.
Clint Black is one.
Clint Black, Herschel
Did you know
Walker.
Herschel Walker.
The singer, the black guy.
Ryan McKnight.
That guy.
I don't even know him.
This would have been good if it was 1983.
Right. That's right. Yeah, Jesse James was on it.
Jesse James is a motorcycle, but he's married to Sandra Bullock.
Yes. And
No, Jesse James the bank robber.
No, he's dead.
I would have watched that.
Are you friends with Jesse James?
We're friends. We've been friends for a long time, back in Long Beach days in California.
Yeah, and then he was being a dick to you, huh?
Well, he always been a dick to me. I mean, from day one, it's like, since I was the biggest star on the show, I mean, they wanted to kick me off the first show.
They want to get rid of you.
They want to get rid of me really bad.
Thank God Dice was on.
Dice.
Do you like Dice or no?
Dice cool, man. I know his kids very well. They're Jewish.
Are they?
They're Jewish.
What's that mean?
They're dirty heaps.
No,
Dice has Jewish kids?
What do you mean they're Jewish? Tell me about that.
What is it? They're Jewish.
I swear to God, the show last night, dude, it was so surreal because it was like, I swear to God, it was like going to a bar mitzvah but 60-year-old.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was like, I was like, wow.
What do you mean? Why was it? Explain to me, Dennis. I want to understand. Why was it like being at a bar mitzvah? Like, was it just like what was so weird?
Because of Joan and Melissa?
No, it was just. I couldn't believe it. I went back, reverted back to 1986 when I lived in the Jewish community.
Right.
And every day I, went to the Jewish community center, play ball with all the Jewish kids, and last night I looked in the audience and my Lord. I said, what the hell is this? They all grew up. I said, it was like, wait a minute.
Do you have videotape of you playing ball against Jewish kids?
So let me guess, you won?
How did you get any good?
It was Dennis versus a team of 5 Jewish kids.
It was fun last night, but it was just way too much. After the show, it was more like a photograph session and all that.
It was like a photo op.
It was a photo op. I was like, wow, dude, we've been sitting here ever since 4 o'clock in the evening. Now it's 11:30 at night.
It's so not your scene.
It's not that part wasn't my scene, but
that's way too Jewish.
That's not the right.
Really?
Joan and Melissa, they're Jewish.
Yeah, but they're cool though. Joan, they're cool, man.
Even though they're Jewish, they're cool.
They're cool, man.
No, like they're showbiz Jews. You know?
Yeah, they're not real Jews.
They're not dirty Jews.
Well, they don't swallow nothing like that.
Would you fuck Melissa, or is she not like hot enough for you?
Oh no, last night she looked pretty damn good.
Would you go out with her?
Well,
Would you fuck the Jew right out of her?
No, I just for my status. Yes, I'll fuck her.
You would fuck her.
For his status?
For my status, that's it.
It's very nice of you.
Just my status, yes, I would.
In other words, you don't want to go down on record saying you won't fuck her.
I won't fuck her, but I won't. Just for my status, just for my.
So
talk about an offensive rebound.
So you are married? I mean, my notes had said you were divorced.
I don't know what's going on, dude, with that.
Are you living with her at all?
I never lived with her.
Well, they never lived together.
Never lived together.
You speaking to her at all?
We talk every once in a while.
Well, how do you stay married when you only talk every once in a while?
Sounds great.
Shit, ask Howard. He did it for years. He did it for years.
Howard didn't talk to Dennis's wife for years.
All right.
So, Dennis, what's going on, though? I mean, you got to at some point, I mean, I always worry about you. Are you okay financially? Everything good? Did you do The Apprentice for the money, or did you do it because it was for laughs?
Just for laughs.
Just for laughs. You're okay financially?
I'm cool, man. Everything's
He
straight.
better be, man. He probably made tops between $6 and $8 million a year.
I'm cool. I'm just, I like laying low in Miami right now. I live in Miami, so I love
Are you living in Miami? That's
Yeah.
nice.
You left California?
Yeah, and guess what? I'm living at in a Jewish community.
You love Jewish people.
I know they're cool. No, they're cool. It was just wow. I just couldn't believe it. I thought it could be more like the
homogenous community.
It's more like just people coming in, paying tickets to come in and see us for the Apprentice, but it was more like invitation.
Right.
Only.
So, yeah.
Why the Jewish community? Why are you always with Jewish people?
Because he can still win in basketball.
I don't know. I'm so attracted to him, I guess.
I get. Did you ever date a Jewish girl?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
And do you stick out at all in the Jewish community? I mean,
no. I just blend in.
You do blend in, so it's not awkward.
I just blend in, bro.
Yeah.
Give me that yarmulke.
Right?
I'll kick your ass.
Kick your ass.
So it's a nice life and all of that, and the money is okay. You're doing all right financially. Do they pay a lot of money to be on The Apprentice? They should.
Nah, it was more standard.
Really?
It's more standard. You know, they don't pay me like $50 million a year.
But I know, but is it at least $250,000?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
That's
something
chump
like that.
change.
You got to do Celebrity Rehab. There's good money in that, man.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, what is this about rehab?
Yeah, what is going on? Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm afraid there's who's not an alcoholic in the world.
Thank you,
Who's not an
Dennis. Could you
alcoholic?
tell these
Excuse me.
motherfuckers?
I said, look at your ass over that shit.
Exactly. I'm
Everybody
drunk right
likes to
now,
have a drink.
motherfucker.
I like to drink.
Well, I'm just saying, no, dude, it was more of those things where back in the day, drank a lot, stopped, then went back to it again. Then now I'm pretty much going to this guy in Florida, name is Don Maines. That's been doing a pretty good job. We've been talking a lot, and we've been doing a lot of rehab stuff together.
I see.
This guy Don is a guy who helps people stop drinking.
He's a bartender.
Yeah,
Do you think you could really stop drinking entirely?
I mean, I always told people, you know, I can stop drinking for a while. But I said, you know what? I don't think that's my nature as far as my whole program.
Right.
You know,
You got to work drinking into your program.
I just got to be Dennis. I got to be Dennis, you know, sometimes. But, you know, it's very difficult to stop
Dennis
a
who?
hard habit. Yeah. It's very hard to stop a hard habit.
So your rehab, because I know like Artie's creating a rehab too for himself, and it's working. Your rehab will include drinking, though. You won't.
No.
I've tried that, man. It don't work.
It don't work, bro. It don't work that way. But, you know, I have to do it for certain reasons. And, you know, as long as I stay on that whole chapter right
What
there,
about you? Think about your 48 children.
42, that's my dad. My dad, he was doing all the banging, bro.
So when's the last time you had a drink?
I ain't had a drink since I've been here.
No kidding. Since this morning.
Not this show.
Right.
Don't go there. Don't go there now. Don't go there. No.
You haven't had a drink since when?
Since 8:40?
Yeah, 8:40.
All right. So you were out last night. You had a good party after The Apprentice.
No, I wasn't even out last night. I just went back to the hotel.
You went to sleep by
You
yourself?
needed a drink, though, last night.
Well, you know, no, not really. Like I said, it wasn't a bad situation. It was just too long.
What hotel you at?
Huh?
What hotel you at?
Hotel where?
You know
How are
what?
you trying to get out of here?
You know what? I understand what you're saying. In other words, you go on the show The Apprentice. You're a good sport about it. You go on, you mix it up, you do the thing. And then they keep you there and keep you there and keep you there. It's one thing after another. But I know you. Why didn't you just get up and leave?
Oh, I did that 5 times.
What, did they have a net? Did they catch you?
No, they did. I left every show. I left every show.
You left.
Every show.
Fuck you, Mr. Trump.
I left every show. It was just so, you know, Donald's a cool guy. You know, you met Donald before.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
I like him.
He's a cool guy. He's a businessman, but it was the people.
They drive you crazy.
It was just like, my God, 15 hours a day looking at these people all day long.
A lot of Jews?
No.
Who'd you hate the most on the show?
No, I didn't hate anybody. I just didn't. My lifestyle is not conducive to those people.
Who didn't you like? Clint Black?
No, it wasn't like I didn't dislike him. It's just I don't like being around people that's bullshit.
Right. Jive.
That's bullshit. I mean, everybody's trying to be the man or the woman, you know, like I'm the smartest person on the fucking show, yada, yada, yada. And
It was like being around 50 Bill Lambiers?
Yeah, pretty much.
So in other words, what you're saying is everyone was trying to win by showing that they were a good business person and smart and all this, and they were trying so hard they would annoy you.
They would annoy me pretty much, and they just more like...
But isn't that the idea of the show, to
try to work
be the
together
smartest and win the show?
Well, I mean, win the show for what?
That's what
charity.
I say.
We thought it was a charity.
I know it's a charity, but I'm just saying, besides the charity, why are you
Why are you taking it so seriously?
Why are you taking it so damn? It's a TV show.
Yeah.
Besides the charity.
But I guess if you don't take it seriously, then it wouldn't work, you know?
Well, I mean, you got to take it, as fun, like your job. It's very fun.
Right.
You've been on the show for how many years? Like
30 years or something.
Like 52, 60
52 years.
60 years.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like, bro.
Yeah, you know what that's like. But did you get more tattoos? Now they're running up your neck. I don't remember them coming up that high.
Yeah, I'm getting tattoos. I went back to get more tattoos.
I feel like you're almost completely tattooed, except for your face.
Right. What about you?
You would never tattoo your face.
No, that's Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't do
bullshit.
that, right? Mike, why did you tattoo your face?
Because it gets me a lot of pussy. Now I don't have to rape bitches. I can just fuck them.
Yeah.
I just go up and say, I'm Dennis Rodman, and they fuck my ass. That Donald Trump's a rip-off artist.
Oh, man.
I fought for that motherfucker in the 80s. He ripped my ass off.
So, seriously, you're getting more and more
fuck
tattoos?
out of Michael Spinks.
Is your goal to be entirely tattooed all over your body?
Well, almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
And what's going on? You see, this is why I worry about your money. You know, Dennis is such a target. He really is. I read this, and tell me if I have it wrong. The report was some girl claimed that you sexually harassed her, like you rubbed up against her or something somewhere.
Like, that's believable.
And you didn't even show up to court to defend yourself, so you had to give her like $250,000. That's what I read. Is any of that true?
No, she claimed that this is how sick and stupid the world's gotten. She claimed that I went to Vegas. I was at the Hard Rock. You should know about that one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen you there.
That's where I saw your cock.
Yeah, I think Artie has a case.
Yeah, that's where you were. Yeah, Artie, you could sue him.
I was in the sauna, completely clothed, trying to sweat all the coke out of me.
And Dennis is completely naked.
And Dennis was naked, pulling his dick around like it was a hose or something.
This guy here, bro. You haven't changed yet, have it, bro? Huh?
No,
That shit.
Don't laugh at me. This is my job.
Go ahead.
Well, anyway,
yeah.
But I was in Vegas, and this girl claimed. I mean, you've been to the Hard Rock bar, right?
A bunch of the Circle Bar.
No, not the Circle, the one when you walk in to the right.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right to the right,
He's been at every bar.
Yeah, you've been at every bar.
Any bar in there I've been to, brother.
I mean, just over there. And she said I went behind the bar, grabbed her, forced her around the Hard Rock, started dancing with her, and then next thing you know, I slapped her on her butt, and she got embarrassed.
So you
That's
said
the whole story. I'm like, what? How did I'm gonna go behind the bar, grab you, walk you around the Hard Rock without security looking at me, and yada yada yada. And then 5 years later, you decided to sue me.
So
5 years later.
5 years later. So why didn't
Aren't
you?
there tapes all over those Vegas
That's what I
clubs?
said. I haven't seen one yet.
So why didn't you defend yourself?
Because no one got any. I didn't get any paperwork.
What do you mean? You just had to shell out $250,000, and you never.
I didn't say anything. My lawyers are fighting that because they never served me with any papers.
Oh, they're fighting it now.
Yeah, just never pay the bitch. Fuck her. That's
So
ridiculous.
they fighting
Well,
that.
there's two sides to every story, but the
But
fact of the matter is,
that's the side right there. I always tell people, can you see anyone going behind the bar? I mean, walk behind the bar without anyone said, Mr. Rodman, you can't do this.
Well, I could say it.
but-
No,
Didn't Dennis hit you, Howard?
I-
Dennis hit you in Vegas.
well, I have a suit against him, right? But it's ongoing. But I haven't.
He's not going to be served any
He hasn't
papers.
seen any papers yet.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is, you're going to win the case or lose the case based on the camera. They got cameras everywhere.
They got cameras everywhere.
So then you'll be defended if you have the cameras, right? I mean, you should win that pretty easily.
No. Then I went back to Vegas. I went back to this is the good thing about this. I went back to Vegas about a week ago, right? And I went to this gas station. The next thing you know, this woman comes out the gas station, and she said, Dennis, you know what? I need to talk to you. I said, great. Out the blue.
Right.
She said, Dennis, you know what? The bitch that we hired 5 years ago that's trying to sue you, bullshit. I was there. That never happened.
Oh, so you got a witness.
Oh,
You got a
nice.
witness.
No, the manager. She was the manager.
Oh, that's great. So, okay.
She said never happened. All she's been doing this ever since she's been in Vegas for 10 years, trying to sue people for money.
Wow, that's amazing.
so will you call her as a witness?
Oh, it's already done.
It's already done. All right.
That's it. You know what? Your lawyers find a chick like that, you'll never pay anything. That's good.
But shit, my lawyer wanted fucking $50,000.
Yeah, you still got to pay the lawyer.
You're saving 200.
But that's the point.
That's the point right there.
It's going to cost you a lot of money. I'm worried about you.
No, but it's like now these days. I mean, no matter what the fuck happens these days. I mean, I almost went to jail in Arizona 2 years ago. I guess it's how fucked up people are, man. It's just really ridiculous how people want to sue or do anything to famous people. I was in Arizona at the Super Bowl at the pool, and they had this show called The Girl Next Door or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the Playboy show.
Yeah, Playboy,
yeah.
right. And one of the the gay guys. He was like 6'6", my size, or whatever. And he said, "Hi, Dennis, how you doing?" I went and shook his hand. This true story. Shook his fucking hand. Then, Bobby, 3 hours later, he calls the sheriff of Arizona and said that I scratched him.
Oh, my God.
You scratched him?
They came to my door and said, "Dennis, you know what? He wants to press charges."
Oh, man.
I mean, scratched him by shaking his hand.
You mean you were nice to him, shook his hand?
I was nice to everybody, shook his hand. He went and showed the cops. He got video, pictures, and he said, "Dennis, did you do this to this guy?" I'm like, "Do what?"
Scratch him where?
Scratched him on his finger.
Are you
crazy.
serious?
True story. I was like, wow. And my lawyer said, "Dennis, what you do in Arizona?" I said, "Nothing. I shook some guy's hand."
I believe it. There are such motherfuckers.
You didn't shake his hand hard, like to shake him up a little?
It don't matter if you shake it hard. It's like saying, "Okay, great. Every athlete, you cannot hit somebody on the ass, okay, guys? Damn." It's like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Right. It's bullshit,
Thank you,
right?
Mike.
You can't take a chick up to your room and suffocate them.
Shit. Wow.
Oh man. So, okay, here I just looked it up. One of my guys, you're legally separated from your wife.
I don't know if I am too.
You don't even know.
She didn't serve you with papers either.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
You don't worry about a thing, do you? That's what I admire about you.
I whatever, legally separate. I didn't even know that even happened.
I mean, I gotta tell you, it's so crazy because I stress out about everything. You know, when I get legally
You're a
separated,
micromanager.
I am. When I get legally separated, I'm all affected by it. I know about it. I mean, I've been legally separated, and it's like I get all upset.
Weird.
You know, I get like, oh my God, I can't believe what's happening. I got to get a lawyer. I got to, you know, it's crazy.
And you would know what stage you were in this legal separation, whether you're going for the divorce or you're getting back together.
Yeah, I mean, you don't like sweat this stuff out, man. You're just going to live your life, and you don't worry. Do you ever worry about anything?
No, not really. That's the only thing I do worry about is make sure my kids are cool and all of that.
Right.
I mean, if everybody else, you know, around me that's not affected by certain things, I don't really give a shit about that, man.
So the broad you separated from, you got some kids with her, right?
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
But she's in California, right?
Yeah, she's in California. I don't really go back to California unless I have to.
You might have to check in on the kids once in a while.
Well, the kids, I mean, I hope they come see me. If they don't, well, you know, how women are with kids, you know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
How old are those kids?
8 and 7.
8 and 7. Well, listen.
Do you talk to them by phone?
I try.
Oh, dear.
I try.
Are they boys, girls, boy and a girl?
Boy and girl.
Boy and a girl.
Yeah.
So, no, it is.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. That's my third one. Third wife.
Don't you have an older kid too, Dennis? Don't you?
Yeah, she's 20, going on 22.
Are you talking to her now?
Finally, after 18 fucking years.
Yeah.
God damn, after $2 million later, yeah. The money ran out. Now I can talk to her ass.
Yeah, because I can remember watching like Geraldo 20 years ago, and the smoking hot blonde was on there with a baby,
right,
bitching about Dennis.
Bitching about me.
Yeah.
Boy, these women, I tell you.
Well, just like Alex Rodriguez, his wife.
Yeah.
I don't know why she divorced his ass. What do you think?
Yeah, because he was cheating on her. What a bitch.
Oh, you know, she probably wanted.
What did these women want?
Yeah, what do they want? My God.
I mean, technically, how do you legally separate from a woman you never lived with anyway?
That's what I'm saying. How do you do that?
I mean, if you're gonna, I mean, how would you know?
How would you do that? How do you do that?
You were never legally integrated.
No, I wasn't. I would never live with her.
It's the truth.
Well, how do you do that?
So why did Trump announce last night that you were going straight into rehab? What?
No, I know. Well, it's it's for the ratings.
For the ratings.
For the ratings, you know. And today I'm going back, like I told you, going back to go back to the classes and stuff like that.
Right.
And go back to talk to Don and start doing some activities, work with him. So
Yeah.
basically, I think that whole thing on the show was blown way out of proportion. But they wanted the ratings. I mean, when that show happened, I did that. I really did that on purpose, and people don't believe that. I said I want to be out the show so bad. So what is the worst thing I can do besides fuck Donald Trump and his wife? You know,
that would have been the greatest.
You would fuck Donald Trump's wife on the show. It would have been wild.
Oh, my God, I wish you had done that.
You and Melania.
You don't think you could get her? Did she give you a vibe that like maybe she was into you or anything?
No, I'm just saying. It's just really weird. It was just really weird because me and Donald had this weird like connection as far as like he'll say something, I'll say something. But his wife is pretty cool. She's sexy as hell, you know. And Donald knows how to get girls, you know.
You know how it would have been wild if you started having an affair with his daughter, Ivanka.
Well, he said at the first show, he said, Dennis, you cannot have sex with my daughter.
Whatever you do, don't fuck his wife. He hates that.
Nah,
Why can't you have sex with his daughter? Are you not good enough? I mean,
it's not that. I just think, that, like I said, it's for the ratings and stuff like that.
I see.
I don't know, man. Donald Trump once, I was talking to him about O.J. Simpson, and he said that O.J. Simpson was in his country club.
Right.
And I said, what happened? He said, well, we kicked him out. And I said, why? He goes, well, we don't want that kind here. And I said, really, murderers you don't let in? He goes, he murdered somebody?
All right,
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
But,
right.
Dennis, so you're not worried about talking to your young kids at all? I mean, you just like, is that something you don't care about either?
I really have put that way behind me because, you know, I look at where, you know, the woman's going to do what she got to do. And plus I live in Miami. She lives in California. So it's like, I've been through this down this road before, man. So it's just to do any good for me to sit there and try to fight her in court to see my kids. So if she wanted, let me see the kids. Let me see the kids.
When did things go bad? Because, you know, we saw you two together. You seemed to be on the same page. You seemed to understand
seemed very
each
much
other.
in love.
Yeah, she was a 5-foot white woman, and you're a 6'11".
You know what was with Dennis too. I picked this up whenever I saw you with your wife, and not a lot, obviously. But the fact is, it was almost like you didn't really even like her that much. You know what I mean? Like you didn't really. You know what I mean?
Oh my
it
God.
was true.
No, we kind of more like just walked into our own beat, brother.
But I get it. She was annoying.
I never I never got why you even married her in the first place. I mean, because you didn't really seem to be that into her, you know?
Well, I've just been Dennis.
Yeah.
Doing some stupid shit, you know, whatever.
You live with your regrets and everything. I feel bad about the kids, but you're saying that the wife won't let you see the kids?
Well, it's not that. It's one of those circumstances.
Broads are crazy. They really are.
No, I don't know. Come on.
It's all good.
Come on,
I'm
that's
just trying
not
to make
fair.
sure Dennis doesn't punch me in the face.
No.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Can I ask Dennis one basketball question?
Sure, go ahead.
This is actually kind of a news story in sports that he's here.
Yes.
When Dennis was on the Detroit Pistons, they won 2 championships, one of the greatest teams ever in 89
That's correct.
And their coach was a guy named Chuck Daly, one of my favorite coaches ever, and he just died the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about Chuck Daly, Dennis? Were you good with him? Were you cool with him?
Oh, he was straight, man. He was more like a father figure to me when I first came in the league because I was more like a 25-year-old guy coming from the country, and you know, and like, wow, I didn't know anything.
Right.
And then he just took me under his wing and said, Dennis, you know what? You just be patient. Be patient. Things gonna come. Things gonna come. But you know, he was just he lived right down the street from me in Miami.
What do you mean, be patient? Things are going to come. When you first got there, you were impatient that you weren't starting, or you?
Well, no, not necessarily impatient because I was so elusive and live. You know, a wiry kid just running around, yada yada yada. He just said, "Slow down, things are going to come to you."
So he was like really your first mentor in basketball. That really counted.
Yeah, it really counted, and it was just sad the fact that I had to go somewhere last week, and he died last week, and it was just. It's just weird, man. It's just like, wow, he's like one of the biggest pioneers of the game. And it's like, you know, he coached one of the best teams probably ever on the planet back in 1992 for the Olympic team. So,
the original dream team, he was the coach.
Are you saying that you wish you could have gone to the funeral?
Well, I wish I could have. I don't think it's the funeral this week.
I think, he might not be buried.
He might be buried like today or tomorrow.
Maybe you should go.
Well, I think I might go tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow's Wednesday.
You should go, man. I bet that make you feel good.
I'm going to go probably, if it's tomorrow, I'm probably go tomorrow. Go back there and get my,
You know, it's amazing, though. You know, you talk about basketball. I go to the Knicks games, you know, and they're not doing well. But I love going anyway. I love the Knicks. And I love the history of the Knicks. But, man, you realize what it is to put together a great basketball team. It ain't so easy, is it?
It's not as easy as it looks.
It ain't easy, man.
Not these days. I mean, it's like whoever runs the New York Knicks and whoever owns that team needs to get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. Because you know what, you got a guy, one of the great point guards, you know, at his size, sitting on the bench making $23 million a year doing nothing.
Yeah, but don't you blame Stephon Marbury for that, though?
It's not even that. Then he went to Boston, did the same thing, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's his problem.
It's his problem, but I think the players today, the money has been such a more of effective to them.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, there's no, besides LeBron James and Kobe, you know, and those guys, they play because they love the game, but it's like most guys are getting 15, $16 million a year don't even play.
Don't you wish you were playing now? I mean, don't you wish, like, could you imagine the money you'd be pulling down? I mean, if the Knicks could get someone like you, you know what I mean?
I couldn't play today because these guys today, they mentally don't know what the hell's going on.
They're not the mental strength of, let's say, Michael Jordan.
And Larry Bird, the Magic Johnson.
Look, they go over to the Olympics now and they lose.
How are they losing in the Olympics to like the Ukraine?
You know, you used to get so much shit for like your attitude and this and that and the other thing. Meanwhile, you were showing up to the games and you were playing hard and you were winning championships.
Howard, he's got 5 rings.
That's what I'm talking. That's insane.
That's crazy. I mean, but I guess I get so much flack due by this being me, and all of a sudden now you see everybody in the NBA. This is how fucking comical this is. Everybody in the NBA got tattoos, got this, got that.
Right, they're all you now.
They all like, wow, all of a sudden now it's so cool now to have tattoos.
You feel you were sort of like ripped off your whole thing, like your attitude.
Well, he broke the ground. He swung open the door.
Yeah, there were no guys with tattoos before you, right? I mean, not to the extent
everybody
that
just put on their uniform and hit the court.
That's right. That's it, right?
You know how effective he was, and this to me was the brilliance of a Chuck Daly guy too. Like, Dennis was so valuable to that team. In 1990, when they were at the peak, the Pistons, I went to a Knick game. And I swear to God, when the Pistons were on offense, they would shoot the ball, miss, Dennis would get the rebound, dribble it twice, give it back to Isaiah, and then, like, 5 straight times that happened.
Yeah.
And, like, that means you're going to win.
That's awesome. Yeah, you can't lose if a guy keeps getting the ball back for you.
Right.
Man, that's beautiful.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it is cool. Hey, did you have I read this somewhere, that you had an intervention, like, to go to rehab, and Phil Jackson showed up?
You hear a lot of these things, don't you?
Didn't Phil Jackson show up at your intervention?
At an intervention?
How cool is that?
I wouldn't say intervention. It wasn't even an intervention. It's more like a gathering.
A gathering.
Just a hangout. People wanted to get together and
talk. They wanted to get together and talk about certain things.
I had a weird one, too.
Yeah, but Phil Jackson showing up at an intervention is fantastic. I mean,
I would call it an intervention.
It's an intervention people want to go to.
Yeah, I mean, that's a happening. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, I said, how do you have an intervention with people, besides Phil Jackson, that drink too?
What did Phil say to you? I mean, did Phil give you advice at the gathering?
No, it wasn't even that. I mean, people, like I said, you blow things out of proportion, and the fact of it is that when you got 4 people in a room or a house, whatever, and then how would that leak out?
I don't know. You tell me.
How would that leak out? Because I know I didn't say anything.
You think Phil Jackson went to the press?
No, Phil Jackson didn't say anything.
Phil Jackson.
So who do you think said it?
They didn't say anything.
Who do you think was the culprit?
It's only one person, brother.
Who?
Only one person.
Who was it?
Your wife.
Absolutely.
She was there.
So you think? All right. Now this is a big issue. Yeah. Let's not call it an intervention. A gathering where some people sat around and talked about maybe your drinking was out of control. Phil Jackson, your wife, and maybe one other person.
Oscar
right?
Robertson.
Yeah, that's why.
The other could it have been the other person?
My Bill satellite.
Could it have been the other person?
Yeah.
Could it have been the other? But the only people there were just you, your wife, and Phil Jackson.
No, 2 other people, but that's insignificant.
Rick Mahorn and Isaiah Thomas.
You don't think the other 2
Larry
people
Bird
could
made
have squealed to the press? Really?
Magic.
No.
Yeah, you trust the other 2?
No, not trust. It's just I know who did it, and it's just.
You spoke to your wife about it?
I don't need to speak. I know who did it.
How do you know?
It's just, I guess it's one of those things where it's like, why would you even say anything about that? Just in general, why would you even say anything like that? Especially,
that's very private.
It's just very private, and whatever happens, so. But it's like, I don't get it. I just,
the other 2 guys would not do that.
Well, I know they didn't do it.
There's no way James Dumars would do that.
James Dumars. Boy, that's fucking you. James Dumars. Huh?
I'm a fan, man.
You sure are.
How come what happened to that guy that used to hang around with you, that manager type guy? Is he out of the picture? White guy? I think he was a Jewish guy.
Yeah, the one living in Jersey?
Yeah, what happened to him?
Wasn't his
is he
name
out?
Dwight?
He's on the outs or what? Is he still in the Rodman?
No, you mean Darren.
Darren. Yeah, what happened to him?
He's working with the Iron Sheik now.
He's right. I saw him last night. He was there last night.
Oh, he was.
He's still working with you.
He's still working with you.
We're still doing a good job together.
So Team Rodman is still together.
It's still together.
All right, that's good.
We've got everybody together.
Listen, first of all, Dennis Rodman is a great man. He is all over the place.
What's he up to now?
What are you? What's the game plan? Are you plugging anything? What's going on?
It's a lot of things going on, but I just can't get into it right now because I got to catch a plane, Howard.
Oh, you do?
Well,
All
that's what I'm saying, but it's like,
I got to
catch a plane.
Are you plugging anything besides every blonde in Miami?
Yeah, pretty much.
You fucking all white women in Miami, or are you fucking any black kids, black girls?
I mean, or do you go out with
Where you going with that, Howard? I know you fucking black kids.
Are you discriminating?
black kids?
I know you fucking black kids.
Young black kids. Who are you fucking?
Dennis Rodman is fucking 3 half black kids.
Who's hiding in the ceiling is what I'm asking. Really, what's going on?
Yeah.
No, in Miami, that's where black guys have told me this. They go to Miami to fuck white chicks.
Is that true?
White chicks will fuck black guys in Miami.
Right?
But first of all, I love
all
Miami.
kinds of people in Miami.
You got to be black or a fag to get laid down there.
Yeah, like.
And if you're a black fag, holy shit, man.
So seriously, first of all, black guys, there's no, you know what, white women, it's not a big deal anymore. We got a black president now.
Speak for yourself.
I see things changing. Don't you see things changing?
I know.
Not at my dinner table.
You don't?
No?
I don't see anything changing.
Wait a second. Let me ask you something. You don't think that some doors are opening now, that you see white people voting for a black president? That's got to be impressive. Come on, racially.
Yeah, but they're not voting for him to
What
fuck
do you
their
think?
daughter.
What do you think?
Don't sit right.
They still vote no on that?
You can run the country, but don't go
Dennis.
near my daughter.
Dennis, do you consider Obama black?
Well, play this. What was the last time I was here? Shit, for a few years ago?
Yeah, a couple of years.
ago. Guess so. And I went out with her. I didn't have anything to do with her.
Right.
Shit, she wouldn't give me the time of day.
Michelle Obama?
No, Robin.
Oh, you went out with Robin?
Yeah, I went out with her. She didn't give me the time of day. Hey,
I was
thank you,
telling
Dennis.
somebody the other day how my doorman blocked Dennis from getting in the
Why
apartment.
didn't you have sex with Dennis Rodman? Seriously, I mean, he's Dennis Rodman. You know he's good at it. Why didn't you?
We made a bet, huh? It was a bet, right?
Why didn't you have sex with him that day? I know he was up for it.
I'm not a one-date girl. You can't do that with me.
Right. Did you try to kiss Robin?
Nah, me and Robin had a good time. We went out and had a good time.
Yeah.
And all the shit to do, you know, for me to really just to get involved with her, you know, is to go upstairs, lay down, close your eyes, and just let get in there and give it hell.
Nice.
Give it hell.
You would have been in great company. Listen, Carmen
I'd be
Electra,
on that list, right?
Madonna. I mean, you gave it to Madonna so good. Did you just say?
You called me one day. You called me one day, and from my beach house, and I was having sex with Carmen one day. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you did. So Dennis is downstairs partying, you know.
I mean, why would Robin Quivers not take advantage of the love machine that is Dennis Rodman?
I love how between me and Robin, I'm the one who's seen Dennis's cock.
I see this guy here. See?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Robin, when you know stories about, like, didn't Madonna, like, wet the whole bed when you were having sex with her?
Yeah, that sounds like something I want to follow.
Right? They all do that.
Don't you want to be incontinent?
Right, let's do that. Let's do that.
Don't you want to shit yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
don't you
right.
want to get fucked so hard that you shit the bed?
Everything just comes out of you.
right.
Don't you want to shit on a guy's dick?
Do I have that right? Wasn't it you that said that you were having sex with Madonna and she
wet the
the
bed?
bed or something?
Nah, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
He broke his cock. Are you one of those guys who broke your
Yes,
cock?
he
Dennis
did.
broke his cock.
Yeah.
3 times, bro.
3 times.
How did you? 3 times. I knew
What are you
it was 2.
doing with that thing?
Yeah, I'm in a 3-point stance, bro.
What do you mean you broke your cock? I know 2 times you broke your cock.
I broke with this. Broke it twice with one girl, and the other one.
The girl
with
was
your
the stripper,
wife, right?
2 times with the stripper, right? You know the one you were dating for a while.
Scores girl.
Scores girl.
Right.
You broke your cock twice.
She was lovely.
And then you broke your cock with your wife?
Not this one.
Not this wife.
Not this one.
A
This
different
was
wife.
like back in, yeah.
What are you? Artie's right. What are you doing with that cock of yours? What? I mean, that's crazy because you slam so hard.
Right.
You play like you played ball. You play hard.
I don't know how I'm just saying. It's like just like you. You know, you got a beautiful girl, right?
Yes.
And what did you do when you slam her?
I try to give
He
it to her
tries to
hard,
slam her.
but I try not to break my cock.
Does she wet the bed?
No,
Does she wet the bed? Does she wet the
please.
bed?
No.
One time she spilled some wine.
Professor Wine, right?
Philip, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with the great Dennis Rodman. Wants to catch a plane, so I don't want to hold you too long. I'll take 1 or 2 phone calls and then that's it. Go ahead, Philip.
Oh, we gotta do this.
Yeah, I was wanting to talk to Dennis about. I remember he was on the Pharrell show about the time you and Beth got married, and he said he had a chance to have sex with Beth one night at a party.
What about that? Why did you never have sex with my wife?
You
You had the chance. Why did you stop?
The new one or the old one?
No, my new
one.
wife.
Oh, that one right there, huh?
You mean you had a chance with both?
I had no idea. Who knew? I cannot. You know, I was going to have Dennis over the other day, but I don't dare.
You know what, Howard? You know what, Howard?
Not right.
You know what, Howard? You're a good man because at this point, Dennis would be beating me up because I tried to punch him in the face. If he brings that up again, I'm dropping him.
Thank you for not having sex with my wife.
Oh, it's my pleasure, bro.
Yeah, because you know,
my friends, you know, just let me know anytime you have any marital problems. You know, I come over.
Dennis will be your best friend.
Thank you so much for that. Well, Dennis, where are you taking the plane? You taking the plane right to Miami?
Right to Miami.
Boy, you must have a nice spread out there, huh? You got a nice house?
It's all good.
Will you fly the plane directly into a white chick's pussy?
This guy never stops, does he? He does not stop, bro.
Did you have a girl in your hotel room last night?
No.
No, you did not.
No.
I'm glad. You take a break once in a while.
Are you off booze and women?
Well, you know, things have changed a little bit, but you know, I'm still a wild, crazy guy.
Yeah, booze and pussy. That gets so annoying.
That's so annoying. Let's go to Vegas and try to.
Yeah, let's have Phil Jackson come to the house and lecture us.
Dude, I'm doing. Hey, Dennis, I'm doing stand up at the Hard Rock in Vegas in June. I'm personally inviting you to come. I want to.
Yeah, so you can fuck me, right?
No. So I can fuck someone you don't fuck.
Do you ever have guys that want you to fuck their wives in front of them?
I just had a guy the other day ask me that.
You are kidding me.
Just asked me the other day. Said, you know, my wife wants to really fuck you. I said, why is that? And she said, you know, I want to fuck you for like the last 15 years, but you know, I got married, but my husband wanted to see you fuck me so he could sit there and jack off. I'm like, what? That's no fun.
Dennis, do me a favor. Could you fuck my wife?
Yeah, I'm like, I get it all the time, bro.
It wasn't Gary Dell'Abate, was it?
No.
You sure? But
although after that pitch,
After looking at that pitch.
after that pitch, I think Mary wants it.
why wouldn't you fuck his wife? I mean, was she not attractive?
Oh, she was hot as hell, bro.
Right.
Girls are weird, man. They're oof.
You just didn't want to do it. You would have fucked his wife.
Howard, you act like you have never been in that situation before, Howard. I understand your wife is hot, blonde. Is she still blonde?
Yes, she's blonde.
She'll be blonde for another 40 years. Calm down a minute.
So you're like you've never done this before.
No, I'm saying no one's ever asked. Well, one time a guy did.
Don't stutter.
Listen, that's got to be bullshit because people ask me.
I know, right? You ain't worth a shit.
Yeah, you're worth shit, man.
You ain't worth a shit.
Get the fuck out of here. Where's your plane?
He got that little cock over there.
Pistons suck. Pistons suck. You sucked on the Spurs.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie right
Why don't you show up for a Laker game one?
Oh, my God.
But seriously, I think Dennis means I've been asking guys to fuck my wife.
Is that what you're saying? Because I don't understand.
No, seriously. Why not? I guess it's creepy to have the guy in the room with you. That's what you're saying. But you would have fucked his wife if.
Well, I was there one night. Remember when we were out and I went to the bathroom? I came back to the table. There was a lesbian at the table.
Yep,
and she wanted Dennis to go home and fuck her girlfriend.
Look at you, man.
Oh, that's
Eric, one last call because Dennis Rodman does have to get back to that beautiful place of his in Miami. What do you got, a condo or do you have like a house?
Penthouse.
A penthouse?
Right.
Oh, the action that must go
You're looking
on
out
over
at the
there.
water.
The water. Actually, I am. Yeah, the
You go
water.
out on the beach there every day? You walking around?
No, just taking care of business. So, you know, just going back and handling my business. That's it.
That's it. You low key.
Well, I got to go back and take care of, you know, my situation. So.
Oh, I see. You mean vis-a-vis your wife?
He's on lockdown.
What do you mean your situation?
My
What's the
situation with Don Maines, you know.
Oh, with the drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like Artie. He's got 24-hour supervision.
You look kind of sober to me.
Well, I'm sober. Come on now.
He's not like me. I can't get white pussy.
Eric, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Dennis if he ever countersuited any of these assholes that sued him, like, you know, scratching his fucking finger.
Would you ever consider it? You know what? It costs so much money to countersue, and then what are you going to get for it?
You'll get nothing. It's just so ridiculous, bro. I mean, you know, just
What about your attorney costs?
Well, you know, that should be the fair thing. If a case is found frivolous, they should have to pay your attorney fees.
Absolutely.
That would be the fair thing,
It was a perfect country. You know
what you need to do? You need to be very careful where you go. You have to really behave yourself. I mean, extra special because you're a target.
Yeah, Miami's a perfect place for you. You'll be fine out.
Miami's probably the worst place for you to live, honestly.
Well, I don't go to South Beach as much as you think I do. I stay in Aventura, the Jewish community.
Right. So you're going to go back to Miami now. Right. You're going to fly to Miami from here.
Right.
You're going to go back and you're going to get into some situation with this character who's going to talk to you about.
He's taking classes.
We're taking classes.
You're going to take a class.
All right, take a class to understand how to control my lifestyle.
I see.
You know.
Boy,
You think it's going to work, Dennis?
I mean, it's been working. I mean, you know.
Why don't you videotape that and put it on TV? That's an instant hit.
That it should be. Dennis Rodman reinvented himself by not partying and drinking and stuff like that.
Absolutely. You in class? Forget it. You bring a notebook and pencils and everything?
I do the whole video thing, you know, working with horses, animals, and kids.
Oh,
and stuff
really?
Like that.
Oh, no kidding.
Here's the title of the reality show: Dennis Rodman, sober and knee deep in white pussy.
I like it. It's got a ring to it. I'd watch it.
Are you doing the golf thing? Do you get in that golf thing with LT and Michael?
Michael and Scotty, they all live in Florida.
Yeah.
They all live.
Do you ever see those guys? I always have felt like you didn't have a friendship with those guys.
What? Scotty, I see Scotty a lot. I saw Michael a couple times. And,
You did?
Yeah, we're all friends, man.
When you say friends, I mean, will you go over to their house, have dinner, and this kind of thing?
No.
What is the friendship?
More like when you see them out in public, you know, I go talk to them and sit down and talk to them. Cause we never sat down and talked to each other when we played. Never did.
Things were too intense?
No, we just never had anything in common besides basketball.
When you were on the court with Jordan, it seemed sometimes like you'd be like going nuts, and he would grab your shirt and like say something. Was he a guy who was like
a calming influence?
Tried to boss you around? Did you like that?
Mike was cool, man. Mike, like I said, he's probably the best player to ever play the game.
Right.
How much pussy is he getting? He's divorced now, right?
Forget it.
Well, shit, he had to pay $160 million.
He still hasn't gotten over it? He's still murmuring?
Just to get laid.
He can't even get it up now.
I don't think he's doing that. He has a white girlfriend.
Does he?
I think.
Is she hot?
Motherfucker.
They all do. I saw Scotty at an event not too long ago. He's got a white girlfriend.
You're saying Michael Jordan fucks white chicks? Motherfucker.
That's a damn shame, huh?
Scottie Pippen had a white chick, too?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got a huge, goofy nose.
Wow. No, Scotty's good, man. They're all good.
They're all good. They're good guys.
They're all good.
I always thought you had some sort of animosity with these guys. I didn't know.
No.
I'm surprised to hear you're hanging around.
Well, he's not hanging around with any of the white guys he played with, if you notice. Billy and Beer ain't calling him.
You should see the guy I'm with right now. He's from Jamaica. He's black as a son of a bitch. AJ is in there. He's about as dark as.
Who is this guy that you're hanging around with?
He's one of my assistants that follow me around.
Dark-skinned black man?
He's very dark. He's about as dark as that mic right there.
Is he darker? Is he as dark as Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
Can I take a look at this guy?
Well, he's sitting there somewhere.
He's a good-looking black man.
He's Earl Monroe dark.
He's a good-looking guy?
I want you to see for yourself.
Is he very dark-skinned?
He's dark-skinned, yeah. I would say as dark as Wesley or Seal or any of those.
Just pretty much like Seal.
Does he consider you white?
Well, you should hear him talk. He talk way whiter than I do.
Dennis, what is your story? You were raised by a white family, right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I used to have sex with country girls all the time.
What happened? How did that happen? How'd you get with them?
How did I get with them?
Yeah. Well, how did that happen?
Shit, we just sneak around, you know.
No, not the girls. How'd you get with the white family?
Oh, hell, you know.
Yeah, how'd you go with the white family?
I used to fuck their son. No.
What?
Oh, yeah, you're a dark-skinned black man.
He looks like James Dumars. I'm not kidding you.
He does, actually. You're right.
Dennis was commenting that you're a dark-skinned black man. You are, in fact.
Yes, I am. But dark-skinned brothers are in now.
Yes, they are.
We're back.
They're in white pussy, you
You're a nice looking
motherfucker.
guy.
Get out of here.
True.
This is bullshit. You are what you eat. Why don't you guys try some fruit?
Hey, if you can't beat them, join them.
I know.
So you're
Whatever.
working with Dennis? That's probably a handful. Sometimes Dennis can be hard to control or try to reason with. Is that correct?
Well, I think that's just the perception people have. Dennis is a very laid-back guy. He's just cool, just does his
what are you
thing.
doing for Dennis? I mean, what kind of work are you doing?
I'm his assistant. I guess the best way to describe what I do for Dennis is, imagine taking the biggest and meanest bull you can find, put him into a china shop.
And fucking him.
No, I'm not doing that.
So when Dennis
sure he
needs
doesn't break
and make sure he doesn't
anything.
break anything. That's my job. And
I
if something
see.
gets broken, to make sure no one ever
you
finds
watch
out about
over him. If things get out of control, you kind of step in and say, everybody calm down.
Well, that's just the thing. He never really gets out of control. I mean, if you
don't let it get to that point.
No, he's a very laid-back guy.
Yeah, but he's big enough. If he's actually walking in China, he could break things.
Well, nice to meet you. A pleasure.
You know what else is good with this guy? He could sound white on the phone for business stuff.
I told you.
Is that what he's here for? To sound white on the phone?
You make this call.
I forget. How did you get with a white family? Where was your real mommy and daddy?
One was in Philippines and the other was in Dallas.
And they gave you over to the white people?
No.
Did they move away while you were at school?
It wasn't that.
You came home one day and they were gone?
It wasn't that shit. I went to jail and she said get out, and that's how it happened.
Your mom said get out?
Yep.
That ain't right.
Well,
Your mom's supposed to let
That
you.
was good for me then.
You're not in touch with the original mom and dad, are you, anymore?
No.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
But how old were you when you went to jail?
About 20, 21.
Oh, so you were an adult when you lived with a white family.
That's when I started playing ball. I was 22.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Also, when you went to live with the white family, it wasn't a very racist society there. They would just.
Oh, yes, it was.
They would fuck.
Won't you read the book?
I remember reading the book, and I'm
You're
drawing a
saying
blank.
it wasn't racist? They put a
shit.
basketball in his hand as soon as he walked in.
Well, Robin, look at him. I mean, he's not 5'8" and
Saying
fat.
the white girls, they all wanted to fuck you. That's not racist. The white women are not racist.
That's a different kind of racism.
You got to say things are improving.
They sure are improving.
That's right.
Could you imagine
Isn't
he's
that
22
weird
years
that,
old?
that whites introduce you to basketball? Can you imagine at 22, your parents give you away to a white family?
Right?
That's
How about that?
amazing.
That's kind of cool.
If you stayed with the black family, you might be an accountant now.
He'd be a doctor.
That is crazy, you know. Your parents can't give you away at 22.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
They gave me away, though. They gave me away, dude.
Get out of the house.
Did you say that? Wait a second. I'm 22. I'm living in this house. Fuck you. You leave and go live with the white
Dennis
people.
is like, the mother's like, get out of the house. He's like, why? Because I went to jail. She's like, no, because you're 22.
How did your mom and dad find a white family that would take you in at 22?
She didn't find out.
Well, Dad wasn't even in the picture.
Dad was he was over there in the Philippines.
Those are very nice white people because I mean you can be intimidating. You're you're a tall man. You're very.
They
strong.
sound weird to me.
They're cool people, but you know who was a cool pimp back in the day?
Who?
It was three guys that was cool as hell back in the late 60s, early 70s.
Who?
You got to know who they are.
James Caan.
No, he's a white.
Walt Frazier.
Oh, black guys?
Black guys.
Walt Frazier.
Where? No.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Clyde probably in New York, right?
Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Fred Williamson.
We talking about Rick James was fucking a lot of white girls.
Yes,
Rick
that's
James
true.
And Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yeah.
Hendrix was the coolest.
Hendrix got more white pussy than the two of you guys together.
Hey, forget about it.
Then in the 80s, you got fucking the little short guy.
Prince.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Prince had a white pussy farm.
Right.
Yeah. He actually grew white
Prince
pussy.
was raising.
Didn't Prince have Carmen Electra chained up in a basement for a while?
When's the last time you saw your biological father?
Ah, shit.
On TV, probably.
No, that was a couple of years ago, right?
Really?
Oh, really?
He
Couple
showed
years ago?
up?
He fell out of the ceiling.
Yeah, he fell out of the ceiling, you know.
What did you say to him? Did you say, hey, get out of here, man?
Shit, I don't know what to say to him, man. I never saw him in like
How did you
35
see
years.
him? Where he showed up at your place or
No,
something?
I was in the Philippines. He lives in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
And he had 48 kids, and you know. And
Sad.
I met one of the kids in Seattle.
It's sad,
Wow.
though,
One of the
isn't
kids
it?
in Seattle. He was like 6'8", literally looked just like me, light skinned, blasted, and plays basketball.
Wow.
Pro basketball? No.
They plays some European league or something.
Isn't it the saddest thing? I mean, the
This
old
guy
man.
makes basketball
I mean,
players.
seriously, does it make you sad? Do you ever reflect on this and get sad?
No.
Yeah, that guy's
you
cock
won't
is like a basketball factory.
You won't let this make you sad.
No, hell no, dude.
Why? Because you consider that feminine?
No, just What do you?
That guy's balls are like the NBA
Hold on one
farm.
second. What are you saying? You're saying that you don't want to feel like crying because that would make you feel feminine or something?
No.
Or have you done a lot of therapy? Have you done therapy about this
Yes,
stuff?
I've done so much therapy. I wear dresses.
You fag.
You've done so much therapy. You've worn dress.
I wear dresses.
That's right.
I wear
You
dresses.
did.
So what the hell?
He's going into guys' saunas naked.
Since you going that route.
So you've never cried about it. You never cried about I want a father. I wish my father had been with me.
No.
You want to let it out right now?
No, that's okay.
Are you going to hold
Do you think maybe that's why you were drinking?
What are you doing?
Do you think that's why your partying got out of control? You still?
Yeah, I felt so alone.
No,
so,
you're hiding the emotions behind losing your father.
That's what it is. That's what it all is, bro. You know, forget.
Do you ever
everybody
fantasize what it might have been like to have a dad around when you were a boy growing up?
else. Yeah.
And so that's got to make you sad.
No, don't make me sad, brother. You know, since you playing this little like background music and shit.
Right.
You know,
You did.
if I had a father, I probably wouldn't be here.
That's true.
I probably wouldn't be a basketball player.
Really?
Probably
You know
right.
who's crying is the guy who looks exactly like him, but without the basketball talent.
Well, listen, I know you guys got a busy schedule. I always love seeing you. I love hearing what's going on with you. You know, we're in your corner. I hope you get back. You get into class. I hope the class is everything you want it to be.
Right.
I hope your teacher's a good teacher.
No, he's a good teacher. He's a good teacher, man.
Sunday, by the way, just passed was Mother's Day. Who do you send the flowers to, the black mom or the white mom?
Well, you know, just make a phone call.
Make a phone call
Do
to
you
who?
call the
Who'd you
white
call?
mom, though?
No, I just make a phone call.
Who'd you call?
Conference call?
Yes, a conference call.
Conference call.
I got a conference call. I had a mediator.
Conference call.
I had a mediator.
I need conference call for Mother's Day.
Dennis, did you call your white mother or your black mother?
Well, I called my so-called my wife. I called her to make sure that the kids love their mom, because it's Mother's Day.
Right.
That was nice.
But this was the stuff like that, just make sure it got out there.
But your mother, I mean, who do you call? Do you call your black mother? You got to be mad at because she gave you away at 22.
No, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Did you call her on Mother's Day?
Well, it's like this. I've just made reference.
You made a reference to her.
I made reference to my conversation.
Your mother gave you away as a young 6'8" baby.
You made reference to your black mother when you called your white mother.
Right.
Well, listen, we got to talk about this more in the next minute.
I'm confused.
Let's put a bookmark right here and continue this because I could go on all day about it.
Dennis, a bookmark is what you put in a book when you're on a page that you want to go back to.
All right, smart ass.
You can lay him
I'll give you a reading test. Dennis will
break.
read you under the table.
Dennis, let me tell you something. I'm serious. In June, I'm at the Hard Rock doing stand-up in Vegas. I want you to come out there and get me laid by a white chick.
Don't go.
It's been years.
You sure about that?
You'll get in trouble. Don't go.
Right.
Don't go.
Just bring that Don guy with the alcohol shit.
He's going to be off his rehab by then. He'll be
he's going to be trying to make the great escape.
He'll be back on heroin. Yeah. So
you do a little heroin in here, Dennis. All of a sudden, you got a problem.
Dennis, I really do want to understand what happened those years and why you won't allow yourself to cry over it.
Maybe he has. We don't know.
Next time we'll get into it. There's a lot
Instead
to
of crying, when you want to cry, try to suck your own cock.
We'll find out. Can you do that?
No, you can't do that.
All right, one last
I can answer that, Robin.
One
yes.
last call. Marianne from Brooklyn, go ahead.
I was big fan, Dennis. You turned out to be a really great guy. When you were sitting next to Annie and Donald Trump asked you, who would you vote for? And you said Joan Rivers. I thought Annie was going to have a heart attack. It was a great show, Howard. He's not the alcoholic they claim him to be. He kept his cool. Dennis, you rock. And you spoke about Chuck Daly, too, yesterday. You were a very good
All
guy.
right, listen, she's a very tough critic.
Well, she's a tough critic, and you know what? And I try to tell people, you know what? We talk about Jews and blacks and stuff like that, and it's not even about trying to be racist. It's more like it's comical.
Right.
And we grew up with people like that, and especially in the country community.
You're trying to.
I love everybody pretty much, but like she said on the show last night with Annie, she probably almost fell out of her chair last night when I said that Joan and whatever. But I just thought Joan did a much better job as far as like being her.
Did Joan win the Celebrity Apprentice? She won.
We don't watch the show. We're straight.
Right.
But that woman who just called up is so annoying. That's an Italian woman, and I come from a racist Italian family.
Is that Italian?
If you want, you could go face fuck her right now.
Steve, one last comment for the great Dennis Rodman, who has to get on a plane back to Miami, where he's going to begin his classes to straighten out whatever aspects of his life he needs to straighten out.
He's going to his non-drinking class.
Right. Go ahead, Steve.
Morning, everybody. It's been a long time. Dennis, last night I wanted to comment on The Apprentice too. If you want to put me on hold for later, but
go ahead.
Dennis, did you forget Annie's name last night when Donald asked you who you were voting for? You said, I got to go with my girl, and then you didn't say a name, like you forgot her name.
Well, it wasn't even that, bro. I was more like trying to figure out, because I had just such of a small time frame. I'm like, wait a minute, do I go with my girl Joan? Is that Annie? Annie was good though. She was good.
He already said he felt that he was on the regular Apprentice. He didn't recognize him.
First of all, dude, that's surprising to you. If you got an hour to kill, we'll ask him his kids' names.
Right.
I'm sure Dennis can do that.
He knows his kids.
I bet the Jamaican assistant can name him, but not that.
All right, high pitch Eric, go ahead.
Hi, Dennis. How are you?
All right, quickly.
Oh, that's fucking. Oh,
this chick is hot, Dennis.
Yeah, now
you
you
can see
talk
her.
about.
This is a white girl you got to
I'm sorry that Donald Trump fired you, but White Castle is hiring.
Oh, that's very funny, High Pitch Eric.
White Castle.
Why don't you check it out since you need a job?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you something.
That was horrible.
You are delightful.
Cool,
I only wish you the best luck with this class. I feel you're going to get an A+.
I'm going to get one.
You're going to do all right. You're going to be all right.
It's going to be good. So it's going to be good.
Listen, take it seriously.
We do.
I know you got to go. You got to go catch a plane. It's hard to let you go.
Right.
You get in
We're
here.
having fun.
And to the Jamaican guy, blink twice if you're in trouble. You want us to help you?
You know what? Artists are a piece of shit. You know why? Because they can't afford a town car for me.
That's true.
No, you guys didn't send a car.
No, we don't have a car.
You guys didn't send a car.
You guys could have my car. You can drive that. Listen.
I'm dating a white chick. You can drive her there.
Don't bring up negative things.
You take us to LaGuardia.
Don't bring up negative things like we can't afford a town car.
Yeah, that's not
negative.
right.
The stock's at 10 cents, Dennis.
Did you read the stock market? Consider your stock sometimes.
Everything here will be at a chop shop in Queens in 2
I'd
weeks.
rather get a ride.
If you want, Tim Sabian has one of those bikes where you can
he'll
a rickshaw.
have a rickshaw.
But listen, I'm proud of you.
Good, brother.
You're a great guest. You're great on The Apprentice. Everyone is raving about you. I only see big things. Come see us sooner so we can get back into this.
Don't stay away so long.
Don't stay away so long.
All right.
The great Dennis Rodman. I don't even know your assistant's name.
AJ.
AJ. Great to meet you, AJ. And we'll be back right after these. Anything we're plugging? Appearances? Nothing?
My birthday party.
When is it?
That's tomorrow.
Saturday.
Tomorrow?
Saturday,
Great.
At the Hard Rock.
Well, there goes the class. At the Hard Rock. You're going to flunk that class.
Good luck.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.
Dennis, how'd it go, man?
It was cool, man. I'm a good friend, Chuck Zito over here, having a good time. Howard, always a blast, as usual.
He's concerned about you. He wants you to get better.
Oh, yeah, he's good, man. He's good people. A lot of people are going to see me persevere and get things together and have a good time, bro.
All right, man. Good luck with everything.
Cool, brother.
All right, Gene Simmons is on the phone. He is a founding member of KISS, very successful guy. Originally, Gene was supposed to come in with Paul Stanley. We were going to see them here live today, but from what I understand, and maybe Gene, hi.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
What a nice lead-in. It's charming. Do you have twat cream? And now here's Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Well, you followed worse, I'm sure.
That's right.
Very classy. I appreciate that. All right, go ahead with the Paul question.
Okay, and if you can be serious about this, I would love to really know, because KISS is a very, very successful business. And you and Paul and the rest of the guys all started out together. Listen, you were young guys and you started a band, and what are the odds of it all working? And it did. It worked. KISS became very successful and still is successful. In fact, we're here today to celebrate your new album. But, I get the feeling that Paul and you were booked together, and you two guys really dislike each other.
Oh, that's not the case. The opposite is the case. He didn't want to sit early in the morning and get torn apart with twat jokes by Howard Stern.
That's not what I understand.
Well, how do you understand?
Well, Sal's a huge KISS fan, and he was saying that that Paul is fed up with Gene bragging about his sex. And also that Paul refuses to go on Gene's reality show, which is in its 4th season.
Well, that's true. No, the 5th season shooting, as a matter of fact, tomorrow here in New York.
Does that upset you that Paul won't do your show?
No, he's just a private guy. He's got 3 kids. Erin, his wife, is right down the hall. And the beautiful Shannon Tweed, who you, Howard Stern, married man, want to devour. I've seen it.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, well, I've seen it. You're lascivious, and even though you have a ring on your schmeckle finger, I've seen you look at her.
And also, I think Gene's wife is very attractive. And
I'm not married. Don't Don't play that game.
Gene's girlfriend is very attractive.
Wouldn't they be considered common law?
Common law wife.
You don't. What you need is a cohabitation agreement with individual counsel, and then it nullifies and invalidates any law of the land.
Yeah, I think Gene's pretty well.
He's so up on the law here.
He probably sat with a team of lawyers and made sure he wasn't getting himself into anything. But it's funny. I recall the last time Gene was here. He was here with his beautiful wife.
Yeah,
you're
girlfriend.
Killing me.
And I said to Gene,
I'm not married. I'm going to do that every time you do that, so we can do the laugh every time. But we have to be factual, Howard.
I said to Gene, why is it you've been with this woman so long and you still fuck around? And Gene said to me, look, I don't fuck around on my wife. And I said, Gene.
He said, I don't fuck around on my wife?
That's right. I mean, not wife, his girlfriend or whatever, living whatever. So I said, would you take a lie detector test? And Gene said yes. Now, I told Gene he couldn't tape it for his TV show, so he went ahead and he went on Adam Carolla's show and did the lie detector test.
And did he pass?
What happened when you went on Adam's show and did it?
I passed.
You did pass?
Yeah.
We're going to take his word for that?
Robin Quivers took an oath of silence. And as far as I know, she hasn't said anything. Right, Robin?
I haven't said anything. There's nothing to say.
Did you blow Gene Simmons?
There's absolutely nothing to say.
No, I blew Corolla. That's the difference.
Yeah. Well, you should.
Now, I just want to say, what a segue. Here's Howard Stern saying, the powerful and attractive Gene Simmons, he's probably here to promote something. And then your wonderful female announcer with the sexy come-hither voice says, and Howard Stern is celebrating the 5th year that he signed a multi-million-dollar deal with this. Yes, that's true. Come on.
What?
Kettle and pot. First, before the break, you said Gene Simmons is going to be coming on. He's probably going to be promoting something.
No, listen, wait a second. You can't compare my career.
Went on
Gene, you can't compare your career with mine in the sense that you sell everything. I do not.
Yeah, but I don't call myself the master of media. I just call myself the master.
The king of all media thing was a goof.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you sell everything. Listen to this. Gene went on eBay.
I did not.
Hold it. Did you not sell your kidney stone on eBay for $15,000?
Yes.
So there you go.
How do you do that?
But that was for charity.
Oh, that was for charity.
Well, of course.
No, but Gene, you sell everything.
Who's buying that?
She lives down the road, and she needed another car.
Gene will sell everything Kiss. Everything is Kiss, Kiss, Kiss. And but I don't put him down for it. I'm just saying I don't do that.
No, I think you have a point. Sonic Boom, our first studio album in over 10 years, is being released, in fact, today or tomorrow at all Walmarts across the country. And Walmart, for the first time in their history, is giving us 4 Kiss corners. And every corner in Walmart, it's turning into Kiss. That's like 16,000 Kiss corners where you can buy T-shirts and popcorn farts and everything else with Kiss on it.
Yeah, it's a big deal for them. Are you going on Letterman tonight?
Yes, your pal.
Will you say to Letterman?
Are you guys going to be interviewed?
We usually don't talk. We do our talking on stage.
So you're going to perform?
Yeah, we're going to try to blow the place up. You know what you should do, Howard?
Go ahead.
When was the last time anybody called you Howie, by the way?
Very rarely.
Very rarely. What you should do is to get out of there. You know, I know you go out to Long Island, you're with your beautiful wife, and then you come into work. You never have any fun. You should come out and see us at the Garden. We're playing there in 2 days. You should come out and see how the big boys do it. Enough with a thing like you should be the lead singer in the Ramones, Joey Stern. How much have you gotten that?
See, here's the difference between me and Gene. Gene does private meet and greets at every concert for $500.
No, that's not true.
That's
not true.
Is that true or not?
You can
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost? It's $1,000. Is it true that you will really charge $1,000 to come out and greet someone? You do?
We do, of course. If you want, you can come back, hang out, take photos. Yes.
Hang out? Is there food?
That's bullshit.
What is it, Sal?
I want to bring my kids in the worst way to see them, but I can't afford it. It's going to cost me $1,500.
Well, but Sal, I mean,
I don't blame the guy, but he does do that. He does,
yes. Yeah, but listen, the difference between us and Streisand is, Barbara Streisand is, she'll charge $1,500 for a ticket. We don't do that. We make the tickets very affordable, anywhere from I don't know, $40 to $150. Then if you want extra stuff, it's yours. Look, you can take a plane from New York to L.A. It's like anything in life. It'll get you. You'll get there. It's not a problem.
How many people would you say after the concert, come back and pay $1,000?
Before. We do it
before,
because
okay.
right after the show we disappear. The truth is we could have as many as we wanted, but physically we can't do more than right under 100 because then we're just depleted for the show. So
you're saying you can make $100,000 extra dollars every Kiss concert?
Oh,
wow.
If we allowed it, we'd make 1,000. We'd meet 1,000 fans.
Wow. Wow. Well, I tell you, that's
I thought
something.
there was a recession.
There's no recession for Kiss fans.
No, we're doing better than ever. We are.
Hey, Gene, what does Kiss bring in a year? Honestly, I mean, through everything, through your appearances, through your concerts.
I'll tell you if you tell me.
All right.
What does Howard Stern bring in a year?
$7 million.
We do much better, Howard.
All right. How much do you bring in?
Well, if we tour, you can, out of a big tour, you can take out $100 million gross, plus merch and licensing and all that, which could be another, I don't know, 40, 50 million. And then there's ancillaries, the licensing and the merchandising and all that. But don't kid yourself. We work harder than any band out there.
Yeah,
I remember when I was growing up, I heard James Brown, the hardest working man in show business, and I went to see him many times. It was true. He busted his hump after he owned radio stations and record companies and all that stuff, and every single show he treated as if it was the only show he would ever do. That's our mantra.
Why the drive, though, to work so hard if you've got all this money? I know you've got a lot of money.
That's the real that's the real thing about a champion. If you're a champion, if you're the fastest man alive, after you get the award and you're certified the fastest man alive, will you get up at the crack of dawn the following day when Howard Stern's not there and ESPN is not there, just by yourself at the crack of dawn, and will you try to break your own record? If you do, then you are a champion. If you're not, you're going to be yesterday's hero.
When you performed on American Idol with Adam Lambert, I remember the moment.
Sure.
But you have been quoted as saying that, and this is interesting because you're a pretty astute guy. You've helped people get started in the business, even Van Halen. Am I correct?
I discovered that.
That's right.
Managed Liza Minnelli, all kinds of wacky
He
stuff.
managed Liza Minnelli.
That's right. Now, you said that Adam Lambert has killed his career
by doing what?
By
coming out,
admitting his sexual
too
preference.
early. Everything is timing. The important thing, I remember when I was a kid, John Lennon was married. They never talked about that.
Right.
Whether you're straight or gay, become a mystery. Strippers don't come out naked. Take it off layer by layer. Bring the audience with you. It's called a learning curve. Don't just come out and air anything and everything out. And it has nothing to do with being gay. I don't care if you worship Satan or blow farm animals. Take them through the process slowly, and then when you become rich and famous and you don't care, then you come out.
Right. So in other words, it's a marketing thing. He should have left the mystery, it's vague, and then as he becomes
he's gorgeous by girl standards, by guy standards, so why not keep it a mystery so that when you're singing a love lyric, the girls are thinking, like the Village People, that you're singing to them.
Did you tell him this? Did you say, please don't come out of the closet?
I said, Adam, shut up. You betcha. But I also told Brian May backstage that this kid's got the goods, the most talented guy who's got the chops on any American Idol ever, that he should be the new lead singer in Queen.
But I think they offered it to him, and he said no.
I don't know if you know how to spell duh, D-U-H.
Meaning he doesn't...
Oh, that's a stupid... Because you can have your cake and eat it, too. You can be the lead singer in Queen and get all the cred you want with the masses and show everybody that you've got the chops to sing some of the finest songs ever written. I know they're one of your favorites. They're certainly one of mine.
Yes.
And then you do your solo record. Now it's... sink or swim. And listen, I've always wished him the best. I told him to his face, same thing I'm talking to you right now. I said to the kid, look, you're really talented, probably the most talented American Idol guy ever. You should really be quiet now. And the next thing is cover story, and he's doing like a Britney Spears pose. It's wrong.
So he didn't listen to you?
No.
All right. Why is there a
What
feud?
is the split of the money in KISS? Is it just him and Paul?
Well, Paul and I are founding members. Ace and Peter. By the way, Ace has got a really solid solo record. You should check it out. Anomaly. Peter, I hear, is doing a rock record.
Ace is out of the band, right?
Oh, yeah. Ace hasn't been. Well, Ace and Peter have both been in and out of the band 3 separate times.
Right.
And Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer have been in the band an awfully long time. Eric has been in and out of the band about 18 years. And Ron Wood is always going to be the new Rolling Stone guy. That's just the way life is, and that's okay.
So they don't have to really give those guys equal splits.
No, of course.
Ace and Peter get nothing.
Right.
We bought them out, and we love them and care about them and wish them all the happiness in the world. But
what does it cost to buy out those guys?
Well, we bought them out almost 30 years ago.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Boy, you really are a good businessman, huh?
Like you, Howie.
Wow. Hey, what's the feud with Sharon Osbourne? Why did she call you a silly man in a silly wig? What is this?
No, she said worse than that. She saw there was a comment by one of the... I've known Ozzy and Sharon for 35 years.
Right.
And very fondly hold both of them. You know, I think they're terrific, and Ozzy and I have... Well, let's just say we've known each other a long time. But there was an interviewer who interviewed me about their family and their show. And I said on the record, and look, you don't want to comment on anybody else's family because that's a personal issue, and who the hell cares what anybody else thinks anyway? This is your family and your business. And I would, the hairs on the back of my neck would certainly stand up if anybody said something about my family. So the guy, of course, went on to say, the Gene Simmons family jewels, not like the Osbournes. They're straight. They don't get high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't drink. They don't smoke. Of course not. I never have. But that doesn't mean that I'm saying anybody else should or shouldn't. Sharon took that as a slight and immediately went to bat, as all mothers should, to protect her family.
I see. So you're going to straighten it out with her or not?
Oh, she let it go right away when she realized what the article was about.
I see. All right. Now, when you go on Letterman, because you are going on Letterman tonight, I want to ask you one last question about this. What do you think about this? Just as a man who has, betted 1 million women, are you shocked by Letterman's secret little room and the fact that he has sex with some of the women who work on the show? Are you shocked by this?
No.
But isn't it kind of shocking in the sense that he isn't like Gene Simmons, who admits to all this stuff? He's kind of a guy who's shocked even to hear the word sex, let alone to even think about
Power
sex.
is the ultimate aphrodisiac, and I don't mean AFRO.
Right.
Like Aphrodite. And women anywhere around the world are always attracted to powerful men in powerful positions.
But did you think David was acting on it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. The suit is he's very coiffed. He comes out with the three-piece suit and stuff and looks great, and the jokes are very reserved. He's got to let out someplace. I bet you he puts on masks and gets out there and has a whoopee of a good old time.
You think he's into some wild stuff?
Of course.
Probably anal. Who knows? What should Letterman do now, Gene? You're a guy, a marketing guy. You're a guy who understands show business. What should Letterman do now?
I think you should sue the pants off this guy who tried to blackmail him, of course.
He's going to definitely go to jail, I would think, the guy who tried to blackmail him. I don't see how he's going to get out of that.
And he should.
Right.
Of course.
Have you ever been blackmailed?
It happens all the time.
How do you blackmail Gene Simmons?
Well, you make up a crazy story, and then you put it out in the press. And then once it's out there, it's like being in front of a jury and saying something about, the person you're questioning, and then the judge is saying, please disregard that. Really?
You've been blackmailed?
Oh, all the time.
Give me an example of when you were blackmailed.
Children that aren't mine, of course. Happens all the time. And we have full-time legal, and I'm saying, that's fine. Listen, I'm happy that you say there's a child someplace that's mine. I would certainly do my fatherly duties. Please let's get together, arrange. I'd like to meet the child. I'd like to take my DNA and yours and do the right thing. And they never show up. But then we go after them. We find them, we hunt them down, and do frivolous or blackmail.
Are they women that have actually had sex with you, or are they women who just
Sometimes it's not women. Sometimes it's a guy who puts up... one of his girlfriends or somebody to see if they can get some money out of Gene Simmons.
Do you have any kids outside of your relationship with
Shannon?
Absolutely not.
You do not?
No, we have...
You were blackmailed over your sex tape, right?
Oh, it happened all the time. Did you get blackmailed over yours?
I don't have one.
Howard.
What?
Okay, I'm not playing this game. It's your show. As a guest on your show, I wouldn't go there.
If there was a sex tape of me, no one would believe
How many times have you been in Scores?
Oh, many times.
You're the king of all media.
Sure, many times.
Are they taping you
and
in
how many
Scores?
times have the girls... It's called a cell phone. And how many times do they come over to you, Howard?
All the time.
Okay.
So then there is a sex
You're a married
tape. You're
man.
right.
I respect your institution.
I haven't gone
Your
to-
wife's name is?
Beth.
Of course. And you're saying there's no kiss connection, right? You keep talking about the Ramones, and your wife's name's Beth.
You stay away from my wife,
She's a gorgeous woman.
That's right. Well, I don't trust
I'm
you for a
gay.
minute. Hey, listen, the new single is called Modern Day Delilah, which is from the Kiss's new album, Sonic Boom. It's available today exclusively at Walmart and Sam's Club.
Hey, the Sonic Boom album isn't just a single record. You put your $12 down, and you get a 3-disc, in essence, box set. You get the brand new album, produced by Paul, by the way, and a second disc of the band right here, right now, doing 15 more songs.
Did you write these songs?
We co-wrote about half the album, and Tommy Thayer wrote When Lightning Strikes, and both Tommy and Eric sing the first songs on the record. And there's a third disc. There's the live DVD of the Buenos Aires Stadium in Argentina, which we just did in April.
And Kiss is currently on its Kiss Alive 35 tour, and for tour dates, go to kissonline.com.
Well done.
All right. Thanks, Gene.
You're a powerful and attractive man, Howard.
Thank you. I appreciate that, as you are as well.
Okay. Bye.
All right, Gene. Later. There he is, Gene Simmons.
All right.
Very...
He's got a lot of advice.
How many people, how many guys out there, Howard, you think make about 50 G's a year would spend $1,500 to meet?
I don't know. I mean, you see, Gene was trying to make some sort of analogy between what I earn from Sirius,
right,
and what he does.
Yeah, but he could only compare what he does on stage or gets for records, because that's his real business.
Yeah, I mean, I listen. Gene can do whatever he wants with Kiss, but I think it does sort of lessen what you are to sell backstage for $1,500 or to sell a sponge or a T-shirt too much.
But it doesn't seem to have dampened their fans' enthusiasm for them in any way.
No, it hasn't. And maybe I'm just an uptight asshole who doesn't think... my career, I never thought it was a good idea to sell all that stuff to the fans. I would sell things from time to time that I thought had some merit, but, maybe a DVD or a tape collection or something like this. But I don't know. I disagree with... For my career, I don't put down Gene for it if he wants to go sell all that shit.
You do.
Okay, a little bit. All right, a lot. But... Anyway, that's Gene Simmons.
But he's no hypocrite, Gene Simmons. He
stands up for it.
He's always straightforward.
He's straight about it.
I'm a businessman.
He goes, we do not charge our fans $1,000 to come backstage. We charge $1,500.
No, it's not $500. It's $1,000.
Whatever. I mean, it's he doesn't apologize for it. He'll tell you straight off. Remember he had the Kiss credit card and they got a nickel for every time you spend? And he goes, everyone go out and spend because Kiss will get a nickel every time you use your credit card.
Look, I'm still hung up on the coffin.
Yeah, that was wild. The Kiss coffin.
I believe Dimebag Darrell from Pantera was buried in a Kiss coffin.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was. He requested it.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, everyone talked about how I messed up and didn't have clips ready for the show, and how we would fix and rectify the situation.
we should talk first about JD, as you were most of the focus of today's show, JD, with those clips or lack thereof. And Gary, normally JD's right on the ball with all that stuff, and I know it must be frustrating to JD when Howard wants something and it's not there, and the shrapnel is just flying.
It's not just frustrating; it's my nightmare. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, how is it your nightmare?
Because it's my job. I have to. I take pride, and I know it's not that popular of a job or whatever, but
to who it is?
Or not that well known. You know what I mean? It's like
you downgrade yourself too much. I tell everyone it's an important job, and there's people that want your job, so it must be important if people want it.
Yeah, I know, but anyway, I take pride in having stuff ready. As soon as he calls for it or whatever. And that was a big worry. That's one of the reasons why I was coming in overnight, so I would have stuff ready. Mm-hmm. And this I knew as soon as I knew whenever the hour change of me coming in at like 4:30, I knew it would fuck something up sooner or later. I thought it'd be the Oscars. I didn't know what I was going to do about the Oscars, but then this came along and it came a lot sooner than I thought.
So did you feel like you needed some help?
It's not that I need help. I just, I would like, I know, it's Howard's show, and he wants to bring up stuff whenever he brings it up. I just wish he would somehow wait, but he can't.
But let me ask you a question.
No,
because he would say, and I'm not giving you a hard time, but why would he want to wait for something to happen on Friday night?
I know, and that's I'm just. It's my fault. It's not that I need help. It's just I need to sort of prioritize or get figure out to do stuff. I mean, if I knew this thing would have been that important, I would have came in on Saturday to do it. And I didn't, and now I know I'll just I'm not, how Howard runs his own board. Mm-hmm. He's not comfortable with anyone runs. That's sort of how I am with my job. I don't feel comfortable with someone doing something that I'm sort of
JD. Yeah, but I can wait. Hold on, we're gonna get to it in a second. There's a bunch of things I want to say, but first of all, I can understand that that some of the stuff you do and there's a way you edit and all that, and I understand that. But this particular thing is very simple. Cut and edit. You cut the song and you put it in. You create a file, so it's almost impossible to mess up. I think I said this on the air once before. If I give you any advice, one of the things I learned very early on, I was working for Howard for 3 months, and I was in the office one day, and he goes, "Listen, for today's show, I need this, 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 and this. And by the way, I might need this." And so I, in my head, prioritized. And oddly, the thing that was the last thing that he asked for that I think he wanted was the first thing he wanted.
That's exactly.
And I learned quickly that you have to prioritize, but you can never try to read him and say, "I don't think he'll be interested in it," because a phone caller could call and suddenly he's very interested in it. With the Haiti concert, that's the kind of thing, just knowing the show, that I would know he'd want that ready first thing this morning. Almost not even like he's looking for it, but almost like you'd give it to him and go, "Here's stuff to goof on." So if you need help, we're all about helping you.
No, I know. And you know what? The other thing with the Haiti thing is I knew it was this whole big telethon or whatever, and I looked on, I go through a lot of websites to see what people talk about, to see what was possibly controversial or whatever. That way, I would know sort of, I could have a heads up on sort of stuff to look for, and there wasn't really anything, controversial or anything all that people I just didn't read a whole lot about it, and that was another thing.
Here's the hard part. The hard part is you would have I watched it later that night. I got home from dinner at like 10. I watched it in like no time at all, and I almost wrote notes the next day to Howard about some of the people and some of the things that were going on, because when you have that many celebrities, it's more observational and listening.
Yeah, I know. And I've almost, even during vacations, I've almost thought about writing Howard, just saying, "Hey, if you see anything that you might want to bring up when you come back, just send me a note or something, and that way I'll definitely have it." And, I don't know.
But my original point, I lost my train of thought. My original point was when you said you were going to come in on Saturday to do it, you shouldn't have to come in on Saturday. That should be one of those things where you've got a plan for this morning.
So you tell Scott, hey, can you get this stuff for me?
Yeah, I mean, it was part of the plan, but it just wasn't. It just didn't. It came up before I got to it.
What about you made a comment that you don't want basically anybody else doing your job. Like you have a way, you're setting your stuff, and I'm sure Scott or Rich or Sal, whoever else, would be happy to help you out, but it doesn't sound like you'd be comfortable with that. Is that because you're sort of, it's your job and you're protecting it in a way? Is it because they won't do it the way you want it done? Like, why do you feel that way?
It's just like a combination of things. It's more that, like, if it's my responsibility, I would rather have the full responsibility rather than sort of delegating it just in case it got messed up or something. Like the Eric the Midget show, a couple times I would ask this guy that works, overnights to record it, and a couple times he forgot or somehow got recorded, wouldn't record or something. I don't know. So, I came in to do that specifically so I would make sure it got done. You know what I mean? So if I want something done, I feel like I almost have to do it myself.
But I realize Howard's right now. You should involve me in the process more, because for me, I know the kind of hours you keep and I know how hard you work. If you came to me and you said, hey, went to record Eric the Midget last night, guy forgot to record it, I go, that's it. I'll go to Tim. Tim will find somebody to get it done to make sure it never happens again, so that you don't have to spread yourself so thin.
Well, Gary, Howard did involve you to the point where you were getting a lot of crap today for this.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was mostly unfair in the sense that, here's the interesting thing. When JD moved his hours, nobody told me. I just happened to see him here one day, and I go, what's going on? Oh, I moved my hours. Like, nobody sent me an email or anybody let me know he moved his hours. And my first thought was, well, if you're coming in at 4:30 in the morning, you clearly can't get as much done as you were getting done at 11 o'clock at night, but I understand that you're moving them. And I was like, you're cool? You have everything you need? And he said, yeah. So, I can't tell there's an issue till there's an issue, or until he tells me there's an issue.
So do you feel you were unfairly blamed?
I just said that. I was mostly unfairly blamed.
He was. And the thing with me is I one day Howard was going back to his office, and, we talked about my new hours or whatever. And I said, yeah, just, the only thing is I might not have stuff as soon as you need it or whatever. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. And then today it was, I just know what to do now. So
you mean he was nice to you off the air and mean to you on the air? And you're fucking nuts?
All right, on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discussed the legendary rock and roll star Ozzy Osbourne, who had a great appearance on Howard. We talked about the stories he told. The stories that we could understand were discussed on the wrap-up show. So check it out.
Ozzy looked, he was thin. He looked pretty good, didn't you think, Eric?
Yeah, he looked great. He was alert and happy and everything.
Now, is it different when Ozzy's in there without Sharon?
A little bit.
How so?
She is a phenomenal interpreter. Sometimes Ozzy says stuff and you don't catch it and you let it go by, or sometimes he says stuff and you do understand him, and then Sharon tells you what he actually meant. And that's funny. Their dynamic is very interesting together.
Can you understand Ozzy?
Mostly.
How about you, Benji?
I was just a few feet away, and I couldn't unless I was really focusing. Like, there was a lot of times I had no idea, and I was shocked that Howard understood, but I guess Howard was really, really focusing on what he said.
Now, what do you guys think makes Ozzy so charming?
What are you gonna say?
He seems like he seems happy. He seems nice. It's the happiness about him.
I think he has an I don't give a shit attitude without being arrogant, which is hard to pull off. He's just like, you know what? I did what I did. I do what I do. I make no apologies. But yet he's still somehow lovable.
Now, do you think he's seen in the audience as the reality TV goofball star, or is he seen as the lead singer of Black Sabbath?
Depends how old you are. I think that there's a certain audience. My kids only mostly know that and they didn't watch the show. They just know of him as a reality star. And then I turned him on to some Ozzy music.
See, that blows me away that people think of him as a wacky TV dad. Well, without knowing his musical history.
Because he was one of the best, wackiest TV dads ever.
That's true. But he did say, he admitted to, the show getting a bit cumbersome, and to the point where, in the safe room, there's a camera there. Cameras literally everywhere, 24/7.
It sounded like his biggest complaint was he had nowhere to scratch his balls without a camera.
Yes, he did say that specifically. Mark in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Steve Langford's mother's a cunt.
That was Captain Jenks. That was Captain Jenks.
Was it Jenks?
Absolutely. I recognize that Philly accent anywhere and the tone. It was absolutely Captain Jenks.
Jenks, if that was you, call back and admit to that, because you fooled Steve Brandano, and that's saying a lot, seriously. But let's get back to Ozzy. So, did you know about the Bill Cosby and how he hated Cosby for sending him that note when the show first started?
No, but Cosby's a complete hypocrite. He really is. I mean, Cosby did the show that he wanted to do. You know, Cosby's the one who called up one of the Wayans brothers and gave him a hard time for making the movie Booty Call after it had come out in public that Bill Cosby had made booty calls. Remember Bill Cosby had that woman and he had to admit that he had had an affair and she was his booty call, and he said, I don't think booty call is sending the right message to young kids and to black America. I was like, you made a booty call, shut the fuck up.
But I wasn't sure if Cosby sent the letter personally or if it was like an editorial he wrote in the paper. Why can't you do something and think it's wrong?
Well, writing an editorial because who asked Bill Cosby what the fuck he thinks?
Maybe he thinks, hey, I can influence this guy a little bit and suggest to him this is bad for society.
That's an unbelievable arrogance to pick up a pen and write a letter to a stranger telling them why they're doing something wrong. It's a huge arrogance, don't you think?
Yeah, and that's Dr. Cosby also who's writing that letter. You know, whenever he takes on that title, he seems to be awfully preachy.
You think he signs it Dr. Cosby?
Absolutely.
PhD,
whatever that, yeah, Dr. William, whatever it might
William H.
be.
Cosby.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you do it in a nice way and you're sincere about it.
The way I've heard that he's done it to other people, it's not so nice. Like I've heard that he's.
I might completely disagree with him.
But who asked for his opinion?
Well, I mean, what if you think, hey, I want to try to make the world a better place, and maybe by doing this I will.
That in and of itself is an arrogant thought. You can make the world a better place in small ways, but you can't change everyone. And I think Cosby sometimes thinks he can.
I think the Cosby thing had to do with something that you just said, though, actually, because Ozzy was in a list of like TV dads. And Bill Cosby obviously is another TV dad, so that's
should have sent him a shitty, ugly sweater and shut up.
I like the Huxtable wear. The other thing Ozzy talked about, of the many things he went over, was touring. And Richard came in, and it seemed that the two of them had different touring experiences, both being in metal bands. Why do you think that might be, Gary?
Well, because somebody was paying to 150,000 people in Europe, and somebody was playing to 150 people.
But Ozzy said, the groupies aren't exactly the best looking, but how could Richard not get laid being out there for so long? And Richard managed to do just that.
Oh, we don't understand it. I mean, you could get laid being on this show, for God's sakes. I mean, if you're in a band, you got a pair of drumsticks and stuff. The drummer's almost like except for the lead singer, the drummer's a cool guy in the band. The bass player, I think, is the guy that gets no respect. But the drummer's like, you're the drummer, throw a stick out to the hot chick in the front row. You get something going.
Is this like that thing you do with the shades?
Yeah, exactly.
When Ozzy also made a comment about girls getting tattoos and how he wasn't a big fan of that and thinks it's a mistake. Do you agree?
I think that a tattoo on a chick can be really cute and interesting on the right girl in the right place, but I think that they're completely overused, and I think there's a lot of fat chicks with novels on their back running around.
Benji?
I'm not. Listen. I date girls that have tattoos, and they're beautiful girls. But personally, if you ask me, should I get a tattoo? I'll say no.
Well, that's because of the Jewish thing.
No,
right?
It's not. I mean, it might have been influenced by that, but I don't think. I think the plain body is a lot hotter.
I think tramp stamp is the greatest term ever invented because it totally explains exactly what that thing is.
Yeah, it's extremely accurate. Now, if you missed Howard talking to Ozzy, here's a bit where he talked about actually being on antidepressants and how it affected his life.
Ozzy said he couldn't get hard because of the antidepressants he's on.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do sex. I'm on antidepressants. I take 4 Viagra and they don't work. It doesn't do anything.
But I don't take the antidepressants anymore.
Oh, you don't? So now
that's a side effect of the antidepressants. You can't have sex.
So
I thought, well, I'm depressed. Taking antidepressants, then I'm going to get more depressed because I can't get hard on.
Right. So you're telling me you're off.
Should I give you a gun and a bullet?
Why were you on antidepressants? Look at you. You're happy. You're smiling.
Well,
you're laughing.
in California, I mean, they're doled about like M&M's, I mean, some people really need them.
I mean, that's quintessential.
Wait, do you understand
Ozzy.
that last line?
No. I miss.
So in California,
I got that part.
You dole them out. Maybe they dole them out. Oh, okay.
Oh, they dole them out.
Like M&M's.
Right. And in California, he couldn't get a driver's license. It took him 19 tries to get a driver's license.
But
he got a sniper rifle right away.
And during one of the tests, he passed out.
You would
Right.
think that in and of itself would make it so that you could never
Never,
get
yeah.
arrested. You think they would mark pass out during tests to never let him back?
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, my good buddy Jim Florentine, the comedian, stopped by. Talk about what it's like to have life after Robin Quivers, what it was like dating her, and what it's like with the fans talking about what went wrong with those guys.
We got to talk about Robin. And 6 a.m, first thing Howard says coming out of the box is, oh, it looks like Robin got dialed up a little bit today. Have you ever noticed that? Do you think Robin sort of gets dressed up? I know you're not here every day, but does she get dressed up for you? Does she look particularly nice when you come in as a guest?
Did she bring the boys out for you?
I don't know. Yeah, I saw some cleavage today, but I don't know.
Some.
I didn't. It was more than usual.
If you would have tripped, I would have had to pull you out.
Well, you guys see her every day. I don't know. I mean,
well, Howard noticed it. Did you notice it?
Yeah,
Gary?
it was a little bit more today. The only thing I will say to defend Robin is, and this goes back to when we were talking about how professional or organized the Rosie O'Donnell show is. I'm pretty sure Robin doesn't even look at the schedule. Yeah, I really don't think. I think Robin just comes in and is like, "Who we have on today?" I don't think
she didn't know Jim was coming in today.
I don't think so, but you never know.
Yeah, well, only Robin knows.
I didn't put, like when I booked Jim. I don't go to Robin and say, "Hey," I had to do that one time.
Yeah,
I don't go to Robin and go, "Hey, just want to, Jim's coming on the show." Like we're past that, so I don't know if Robin even looks at the schedule.
Well, she seemed genuine, and I know she always feels awkward about talking about any kind of relationship on the air, but she seemed genuinely surprised when you said that. Yeah, I think she's got a little thing for Howard. There's definitely
she did,
something there.
that's always been the talk back and forth. Howard's always said that for years. So yeah, it was definitely a surprise.
But you noticed that when you were dating her?
I don't know. I mean, she definitely. She didn't yell at Howard during sex, but I mean, she definitely has an admiration for him.
She has an admiration. She holds him in very high esteem. Almost, she almost talks about Howard sometimes the way you talk about a really loved dead relative. Almost like he's really great. He was a great guy. She definitely loves him, but
she thinks of Howard as a dead relative.
And she just holds him in this.
Did she refer to him as
in
a
a
dead
higher
relative?
regard than most people?
Well, look, I mean, if I wouldn't take it personally if she did. He bought her a Mercedes. I took her to Applebee's. You know what I mean?
Did you guys really go to Applebee's?
No, we went to Fridays a couple times.
Applebee's is better.
You think?
No, I'm kidding. Applebee's got too many kids.
Yeah.
Fridays and
a couple times I pulled that off. No, but it's like sometimes like, hey, we're hungry. You want to just go here? It's like, it's fine. Robin was really cool with that stuff.
Right.
Like she gets a lot of shit on the air, but she never had a problem. Like never ordered 800 bottle of wine or nothing like that. She was like, hey, let's go here. All right, that's fine. She hung out with my friends, not crack finger, but she's hung out with my buddies and stuff. And
they don't have that kind of wine at Fridays, though, Jim. I mean,
you could buy every bottle of wine at Fridays, and it would cost $800.
We went to a lot of nice places in New York, and so.
Now, what about Howard saying it was awkward? Did you notice an awkwardness when you were out socially? And I mean, Howard said nobody wants to sit with him, which is his own theory. But like, were you quiet purposely? Were you watching what you said when you were hanging with Robin and Artie and those guys?
Not at all. But I mean, like I said, when Howard's out, I mean, you've been around him. But everyone flocks to him.
Right, but I was out with Jim and Robin one time socially. That was for animal dinner, dinner, and you were pretty quiet. I sort of thought I mean, we talked, but I had to talk to you you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I don't know. It was one of those tables where it was hard to talk because there were a lot of people at the table. But for whatever reason that night I found you quiet.
Really, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I still get intimidated by him. I mean, he's my idol, Howard and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't have to be that annoying guy. I already know him. I got that connection to him. I don't have to be like in his face. We already talk off the air or whatever like that. That I don't need to be around. But hey, what about me? I'm right here.
See, the thing that you battle though is there are those stories about you being out on the road and the different stuff that you did, a long time ago. And now when you're out with Howard, that guy doesn't come out. You're more, and again, I understand why, but you're more reserved and sort of watching your play.
And also, he's there with Beth, so I can't go, hey, Howard, I banged this chick in the bathroom using saran wrap.
Why, Benji kept us riveted for an hour with that story. I'm not even kidding. We went to dinner one night. Benji started telling us stories. Beth was like, keep going. They were like the craziest stories.
Oh, Beth, I don't know. I didn't know she would like that, so I don't
think she likes it from a sex point of view. She's just fascinated.
Hey, Jim, I have a question for you. I brought this up on the wrap-up show before.
Right.
I think you and Robin definitely like each other, definitely care about each other. But, and this is completely a rumor, someone told me that you guys never had intercourse, that you told them that. And I don't know.
That I told them that?
Yeah.
If I did, I was just joking. I might have said something after the show. Like, idiots come up to you and go, hey, so how was Robin? I go, no, we didn't have sex.
Right.
Oh, no, come on. Seriously.
So you guys did have a sexual intimate.
Obviously. I mean, with two adults.
And how did the breakup occur? Because I don't think that we were ever clear on that.
Who wasn't clear?
No, we knew that you guys broke up sometime after Afghanistan.
Yeah.
When you came back from the war. But when did the actual breakup occur, and how did it occur?
We just grew apart, basically.
No, but was there ever like, hey, we should stop dating? Was there ever a discussion?
Right, did one person say to the other, well, I guess that's it then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one who broke up with her.
And Robin said that.
Yeah.
Robin did say that on the air.
Absolutely, yeah, she did.
And how did you do it? Did you do it in person? And
I was going to text her, but the phone wasn't working.
Jim doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who's going to send an email saying, hey, I mean, I would think. But
no, we talked about it. We were, having some issues and stuff. We talked about it, and then eventually just we're probably not going to be able to work this out.
Now, you've been on the show a couple of times since the breakup.
Yeah, I think it's like the third time.
Yeah, the first time, plenty of awkwardness. The second time, now it's the third time. And Gary, I want to get your there's still an awkwardness in the room when you're in there. There's still some tension.
Yeah, but here's what's great about it from my point of view. While the awkwardness is there, the niceties are getting less and less. And not that they're fucking with each other, but you're more willing to crack a joke or give a piece of information. Now it's getting more like,
And that goes both. Robin is just as willing as Jim.
Absolutely. But the first time, I think everybody was on tiptoes. Wounds were sort of new and deep, but it was weird being back the first time. Now it's just like, okay, you want to zing me a little bit? I'll zing you back.
Yeah, like when Robin said, I think it was a mistake when I was with them and stuff. But I didn't take that personally. I thought that was funny, when you hear those stories. But I'm not going to sit there with Robin, when I'm trying to date her and go, look, I fucked some girl with saran wrap, Like if she brings it up, she goes, look, tell me if you did anything crazy. I will, but it's not something you bring up.
Right, I get it.
Whereas Sal, on the other hand, just jumped right in there, was dying to tell that
I had
story.
no problem with that. It's funny.
Yeah. And Richard, too, lining up to tell. I mean, Richard will tell that Crackfinger story every single time Jim's name is mentioned.
He just likes to say Crackfinger as much as he can.
Killjoy, you're on the wrap-up show.
How you doing there, brother?
Doing all right. What's on your mind?
Well, what's with this Robin? She's a little infantile lately. All this week she's been bringing up the goddamn Mel Gibson movie, which I want to see, just to get under Howard's skin. It doesn't seem like she's, that admiration is right there. She's just trying to get under his fucking panties. I mean, what do you think of that bullshit?
I don't see it at all. Of course she's going to bring up Mel Gibson because Mel Gibson has all this crazy shit going on, and this is the first time Mel Gibson has gone out to do press for a movie since he committed this horrible anti-Semitic act. So, of course, Robin's going to bring it up because it's funny to goof on Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I don't think Robin's trying to get under Howard's skin. Yeah. She's trying to fan the flames a little bit, but I don't think she's trying to piss him off by a long shot.
Right.
You don't think it's subtle anti-Semitism?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing that. Matt, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hey guys, I found it fascinating today that Jim brought up that Howard wrecked his relationship with Robin. Did you guys notice that? And Gary, do you agree? Is Robin really in deep love with Howard? What do you guys think?
I don't think that Robin is in love with Howard now. Again, I don't know, but I think there may have been a period of time where she might have been. Not in any way that she would have wanted to act on it. You can be in love with somebody and know that you can't act on it.
When was that?
I'd say back maybe in the 80s, like the middle, late 80s.
And do you think Howard was aware of it?
They had such a deep connection as a friendship. You know how you could be really good friends with somebody, but it means more to the other person? And again, this is just me talking. Robin's, again, listening to the replay, driving a car, smashing windows. It's the way I see it. But I think that she certainly loves him, but I know what this guy's asking. Matt's asking, do I think Robin is in love with him? And I don't believe that to be the case now, but that may have been the case at some point.
Yeah, there's a difference between having admiration and respect and being close friends and being in love with the guy, Gary. I mean, those are two very different things, I think. And I'm surprised. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that you think she actually might have been in love with him for a period of time.
For a short period of time, maybe.
Jim, did you ever notice? I mean, you came in late to the game, obviously, but as a fan, I mean, did you ever notice that or think that was the case?
I think it's more of Howard always saying it. Robin's in love with me. He's been saying it over the years, so maybe that's where I got that from. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Benji? He's.
I think neither of you guys were around during the period that Robin was in love with Howard.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Ronnie, on-air Ronnie, particularly the show that he did. He took a lot of flack for his live read, and Ronnie explained how he felt that everybody sort of had it in for him beforehand, and then he was pissed at Jason because Jason said one thing to his face and then said another thing to the Howard 100 News. Lots of conflict, lots of complication. In other words, another typical wrap-up show. There it is.
Couple things, Ronnie. First of all, you took a lot of flack for your show, and even in here, before you went on the air, you said that Howard pretty much sunk the show no matter what you did that night.
And now, after the live reads and the breaking balls, I mean, do you think Howard wants you to be on the air, doesn't want you to be on the air?
I don't know anymore. I give up.
Does he give you does he send mixed signals?
No, he didn't send any kind of signal to me. I mean,
well, no, you were complaining the other day when we were on the wrap-up show. You were saying, like, I think it's bullshit. Howard said already this is one show and out.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they weren't happy with the auto show, obviously. Okay, so then he went to the whole thing about doing this one, and it sounded like because I was going to curse and because it's the fucked up news, and then we changed it, and I didn't curse the whole fucking show. Not once I cursed. One time I said shit by mistake.
Was that hard for you?
No. I mean, Jim's here. Was it hard for me not to curse?
Well, when you did that anal description, you didn't need to curse. I mean,
I didn't curse.
And you also said you didn't host this show. That was a big difference.
I wasn't the host of the show. Richie Wilson was the host. It was his idea. He was the host, and it was more comfortable for me because I didn't have to worry about working the phones and all that baloney and hanging up on people or whatever, and reading the intros coming back in and all that. I had to read the live spot. But that's what the sponsor paid for. The sponsor obviously paid for me to because I even said during the show, I'm not going to I'll let the chick read most of the spot. Okay? And then I would chime in, as she was reading it. Mm-hmm. And Jim said, no, the sponsor wants you to read the spot. So I read the spot. And meanwhile, everybody's you're sitting there with a piece of paper on the desk. You got a guy across from you that looks like Humpty Dumpty. You got a girl next to you, to your right. You got Richie to your left, and a guy across from you, okay? They're all laughing while I'm reading. And you could see it as you're reading it, even though you're looking down at it, you could see them laughing. I could see it. And now, it's screwing me all up in the head.
You're always going to be in a room full of people. You got to just learn to tune people out.
Yeah, but
it's hard, I know.
They're laughing, man.
I know, but fuck them. You're the one reading.
Did you think they were laughing at you or laughing with you?
I don't even know. You know what? Jason, is so full of shit because he says one thing and then he goes and says another thing afterwards.
Yeah, you said on the air today after your show he was all like, "Hey, we did a good job."
No, because like even with the auto show, at the end of the show, I'd say to the guys, "What do you think?" And Jim would say, "Yeah, it was okay." But then. Like at the end of this show, everybody, it was great. In the first couple of minutes, it was a little slow, but then it started to move along because we were doing all phone calls and everything like that. We weren't talking about, trying to dig up things to talk about. It was people calling in and we were just answering questions for them. And then at the end, we're sitting, when the mics went off, I said, what do you guys think? Jim says, I think it really went good. The beginning needs to be tightened up a little bit. And Jason, yeah, it was really good. And then he goes to Shuley and he turns the whole thing around like the show should never be on again. I mean, what the fuck, man? Why would you say something to my face and then go behind my back?
But I understand.
But that's Jason.
I understand why you would be annoyed.
I mean, I was warned about Jason, but I was warned that I shouldn't even have him on the show.
I can understand why you would be annoyed.
Never mind who warned me. I've heard it from more than one person that he's a fucking snake.
I was going to say, I can understand why you would be annoyed, but if the show was over and you said, what do you think? And Jason goes, you know what? That fucking sucked, and I don't think we should ever do that show again. How would you have felt?
I'd rather have it that way. Tell it to me.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go behind my back.
I think people say they'd rather have it that way. The other thing, too,
no, I would, Gary, because I went through it with the auto show, and you know what? I got smoke blown up my ass from people, and then, Monday morning I get, Tuesday morning, whatever, Howard rips my asshole open. I'd rather have it that way.
Jason, Ronnie says you're a big snake.
And everyone warned him.
You told him one thing at the end of the show, and then you went to Shuley and basically said the show sucked.
Right. What I did not. Well, I might have. I don't remember what I said to Shuley, but I said to you immediately after the show that it was good, but it needed to be tightened up.
Yeah, right.
And then when I told the news you were good on the show, Richie was good on the show, but the show needs to be more structured to continue.
Yeah, but no, you said the show should basically not air again.
I wouldn't air that pilot in its original form. I wouldn't do that the exact same way we did it again. No.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I said you were good. I said this was the best show you've ever been on.
I'm not asking for you to wipe my ass. I'm asking you, I asked you what you thought of the show. I'm not asking you to say, I was great.
Also, immediately after the show, of course you're high off what you just did. You're like, whoa, this was great. Good job, good job, good job, good jobs all around. And you sleep on it. And
but don't say it's a good job if you don't think it's not a good job.
What? You did a good job. Richie did a good job. I feel I did a good job, but we went in there with no structure. We just plunked the phones down, and I don't think that is the way to move forward in the future. That was my opinion.
Okay, fine.
You know?
That's not the way you put it, though, but all right.
Well, I don't know. I have to hear back the news report. Honestly, I don't remember what I said to Shuli, but I'm sure he's got me saying.
Well, I heard the headlines
that
that Lisa G read this morning.
Yeah, well, those are always dead on accurate.
Again, I know people think I kissed Jason's ass, and Jason can he definitely might have thrown you under the bus, but I wouldn't take the news headlines because they take something and make it as big as they can.
Well, yeah, I found that out.
Just listen to the
also.
story. Get the unedited audio from Shuli. Listen to it. And if you still have a problem with what I said, then I will listen to it. And if I will definitely say if I said the wrong shit, I will apologize and move on.
Okay.
All right.
Good enough.
Thank you.
All right.
Feel better, Ron?
No, but all right.
Jeannie in Syracuse, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi. I want to, I listened to the show the other night, and Jason was just swearing left and right after Ronnie was told not to. And I think he was personally trying to ruin Ronnie's show. He turns around and he badmouths people left and right. He just did it to Ralph about the Geek Show.
Somebody else told me that about the swearing. I don't know. I have to go back and listen to it. I certainly wasn't trying to swear on purpose or swear any more than I usually do. But I was, and I certainly was not trying to sabotage the show. But maybe I swore and I didn't hear myself doing it.
Well,
I swear a lot.
In Jason's defense, basically, I was told not to curse. I don't know about anybody else.
But I certainly wasn't going out of my way to curse or anything like that, or especially not to sabotage the show.
No, I went in there. When Howard said to me on the air that morning, watch out with the language, not fuck this and fuck that. I went home and I thought about it. I said, well, maybe he's right. Maybe I should go in there with a different whole attitude. Be my nasty self as usual, but leave the language out, and that's what I did. And I don't know.
But I've heard that before. Like, my wife says I swear constantly, and I don't hear it. So I'm not denying that it happened. It wasn't a conscious thing.
Ronnie, how do you think the show was?
I thought it was pretty good.
Because
the email came in. See, now, that's another thing that annoyed me. A lot of good email came in.
How do you know? Like,
I read it.
Where did it come into?
I saw it. I don't know. I saw it in demand. They had it up on a computer in there. Right. I saw it there. It was like 50-50. Some people hated it. Nobody even really said they hated it. Some people said it's typical me, but it stunk. Stuff like that. But then there was a lot of good stuff like. This is his format. It's better. This is better than the auto show. He's more himself and all this kind of baloney. So it made me feel good. And then
all stuff I said, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like Howard wouldn't read the good. He never reads the good email if I do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's always the bad stuff.
It's not just you, dude.
John, can I introduce the next caller?
Sure, go right ahead.
Because here's the thing. What I hate about Ralph when he talks about me is what I love about Ralph.
what he's going to do in me now, right?
That's the dichotomy for me and Ralph. So I see up here it says Ralph has a list of what was wrong with Ronnie's show.
Good. Okay,
and I'm dying to hear it.
Okay, great.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say a list, but first of all, saying it wasn't as bad as the auto show isn't exactly a compliment. But we'll move on from that. Here's the problem with it: you had 4 people there giving advice. And you started off for like 10, 15 minutes. You guys were talking to each other about what your problems were. That's just kind of ridiculous. Go off in a corner between yourselves and figure that out. The audience doesn't need to hear that. And the other problem is, you started taking calls, but then you start to take calls and somebody has a question about something, and then you get 4 different answers. If I want to get advice from somebody, I want one person with one direct opinion. And if it's going to be you, Ronnie, it's going to be you. Whether you buy into the fact that you can give advice or not, you know what I mean? What advice show do you call, and it's 5 people giving you an answer?
The doctors.
Well, in Ronnie's defense,
I mean that shows everybody sits there touching their fucking opinion.
In Ronnie's defense, that's how the show was pitched. That you have 4 opinionated guys that come from 4 completely different places and are probably going to give you 4 different pieces.
And a girl with an annoying voice who all of a sudden just started doing news stories on it. Like, where did that come from?
Ralph, do you think the show should be back?
Well, probably not. I mean, not everybody needs a show, too. It's like...
I agree, Ralph. Not everyone needs a show.
in here. She's got some highlights from the Howard 100 News team and what they're working on for the rest of the day.
Glassberg takes shit.
Lisa, what do you have for us?
Well, it is Cupcake Wednesday.
Yeah, and I walked in today and I saw all those cupcakes and cookies, and I said to Ronnie, I hope you don't see that. He goes, I don't see them.
Well, they were displayed, and I wondered how they got open.
Somehow they got open without Ronnie's involvement.
And then I saw him in them, and I said, I see you touching them. He said, I can eat them.
Yeah, he's allowed to eat them, but I don't want him delivering them to people. We walked by the receptionist yesterday. He goes, I'm sorry, I won't be delivering a cupcake to you tomorrow. And the receptionist said, that's okay, Ronnie. I can go get one myself.
Yeah.
How
about that as a concept?
It's kind of funny. I can actually handle that on my own. And there's plenty of them there. And
double the amount of cookies.
Wow.
I was going to say, are there enough black and whites to last?
And a separate order for Ross Sapin of Rugala, his own stash. Hope everyone's happy now.
Right. All right. So what do you have for us?
All right, underdog lady Suzanne Muldowney is out of the hospital after undergoing colon replacement surgery last week.
Right.
Her colon was partially removed after antibiotics prescribed for an infected cat bite caused chronic diarrhea.
Does this make any sense to you at all?
It sounds very bizarre.
Right.
Well, she demanded to Howard 100 News' Shuley that he keep the interview PG because there are, quote, private parts involved in the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But Suzanne did reveal that despite pain in her abdominal area, she can now successfully get on and off the toilet.
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Wow. All right. Well, I wish we could interview her about it. I really do. I wish I could talk to her about her medical treatment, but she considers me the devil. What else do you have?
And your procedure went fine? Everything's good?
Yeah, I had my colonoscopy, boy. That, the only way I could figure out how to do it, it is so involved. The only way I could do it was over my vacation, and so it kind of hacked my vacation up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really weird. I don't remember the prep being so annoying. The actual colonoscopy, for anybody who's sort of been living in fear of getting one, it is so nothing. My doctor's great. They knocked me out. In fact, I'm laying there on the thing getting ready to be knocked out, and I said to the anesthesiologist...
They knocked you out completely?
Completely. And I said to the anesthesiologist, I said, give me a Michael Jackson. And I go, what kind of juice are you using on me? She goes, Profanol. I go, oh.
You're kidding.
I go, this is the Michael Jackson stuff. I said, and then just
Let
as
me have it.
She put the needle in my arm. And you just the second before you go out, it is the greatest buzz.
Really?
Yeah, and you're out. When I woke up, it was all over. They said, go get dressed. You're done. And you don't know that there's been a pipe and a camera up your asshole into your colon and into everything.
Maybe 50 people looking at it.
But I don't remember the prep being so friggin' annoying. This was unbelievable. So Sunday, I'm going for this colonoscopy. I'm scheduled at Tuesday at 10:45.
So it starts Sunday night?
Sunday night, I eat my dinner about 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're done. After dinner, you can't eat. So I don't eat. You wake up the next morning, every hour, you have to drink clear liquid. There's no food. You cannot
every
eat.
Hour.
You can't eat solid food. So you could either have apple juice, Gatorade, coffee, tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Water, this kind of thing. And so I opted for a lot of apple juice because at least that has some calories and you could kind of fill up a little bit on it. So every hour I'm drinking this apple juice. And you just start, and water and other things. And you're allowed to also have clear, like you're allowed to have some sort of gelatin, which I won't eat.
I was going to say, yeah, you could have Jell-O, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not going for that. And
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not going to open a box and make Jell-O. I'm too fucking lazy. And then I just, I don't know. And then you can also have, what was the other thing that, chicken broth. But no chicken or anything, just the broth.
Right, because it's got to be clear.
Got to be clear. I tried the chicken broth thing once. You could buy it in a container. But that sucked. And I'm drinking out of a cup, and Beth's like, you're drinking chicken broth out of a cup?
I
go, why is it so weird? Well, with a spoon, you're supposed to have it's soup. I go, it's not soup. It's
broth.
It's broth. We got into a whole thing about that. She thought I was weird.
Slurp your chicken broth?
She thought I was being weird.
Oh, no. You drink your broth.
Anyway, I love to eat, so it was really annoying. So every hour you drink something clear. So I was drinking mostly apple juice. And after a while, you just start feeling creepy because you're not eating anything. And then at 3 o'clock, the fun begins. You take 4 Dulcolax pills, they're called.
Yeah.
And Dulcolax is a laxative.
It definitely is.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't eat that much, really. I don't eat a lot of food. So I took the 4 pills. Nothing happened. I didn't shit or anything. I'm being honest. I'm waiting to start shitting my brains out.
What is the or anything?
4? Yeah, I mean, something should come out.
4? Wow.
I took 4 Dulcolax pills, okay? So nothing happened. I mean, that didn't even have an effect on me. So I'm drinking and drinking, and I'm drinking my water. And then it says at 5 o'clock, that's when the real action's got to begin, because you got to get cleaned out for your colonoscopy, because you're going to put a camera up your colon. And if you have any duty in your system, the duty will get all over the camera, and they won't be able to see anything clearly.
Right.
And then they got to schedule you again. So you better not have duty in there. And I'm starting to panic because I don't want duty. Duty's my enemy at this point. So now it's 5 o'clock is when the real action begins.
What is that?
Okay. You take 64 ounces of Gatorade. You know how much fluid that is?
That is,
No.
yes,
Okay.
a lot.
Now, I'm pissing like a racehorse, though, because every hour I'm drinking this water and I'm not eating anything. Yeah.
Isn't this 64
All right,
ounces?
that's 64 ounces what you have there. It's a giant, enormous jug. You take
Of Gatorade.
64 ounces of Gatorade, and you empty into it a powder called Miralax.
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's the fun stuff.
The powder is 14 servings of a super strong laxative.
I was giving that to my cat.
Okay, but all 14 servings you throw into the Gatorade.
And how long do you
shake
have
it
to
up.
drink that?
Every 15 minutes, you drink an 8-ounce glass of the Dulcolax mixed in with the Gatorade, which tastes like vomit.
Or the Miralax.
A
'cause
Miralax.
that's the powder.
Miralax.
Yeah.
Well, so I start drinking every 15 minutes. My belly looks like a Biafran.
You look me pregnant.
My belly's distending because I have so much fluid in me.
Right.
And I'm peeing every time I drink a glass of this. But
Because you've been drinking nothing but liquids all day.
but no duty yet. You know, and I'm like,
Well, it
wow.
takes a little while to work.
Well, yeah. So now it took me an hour and a half to drink all of my Gatorade. Okay, that's how big this thing is. Every 15 minutes I'm drinking. And it says you can sip it through a straw because some people don't like the taste of the Miralax with it. I go, what a bunch of pussies, I announced to Beth.
So you drink it.
Imagine this scumbag who can't drink his stupid drink. So I put it on ice, pour it out, boom, right down.
Maybe ice isn't good.
No, ice is fine. You're allowed. Boom, ice, boom, drink it. You already taste like shit, but what am I, sip it through a straw, just prolong my agony? I start drinking this stuff. Now it's 7 o'clock. I started at 5. I don't know. Or 5 o'clock. So no, now it's like about 6:15.
Okay.
I think it actually took me 2 hours to get through this process.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I start to feel some rumblings. I announced to Beth, I'm feeling some rumblings. She's like, okay, I don't want to know anything. I run upstairs. Holy cow. I start pissing water out of my asshole. I mean, like...
It's like a garden hose shoots out your ass.
It's unbelievable. Duty galore. Everything's coming out. And then... I'm like, oh, my God, this is unbelievable what's going on. Water is shooting out of my ass. I run back downstairs, drink another glass of it. More water shooting out of my ass.
You hadn't finished it? You had to drink some more?
You had to finish it off, all right.
Oh, my goodness.
And now, after you finish it, now, mind you, you can't eat. And they say after you finish your Gatorade, that's it. No more drinking anything. You're not even allowed to drink.
You can't even drink anything
Not
now.
until after the procedure is done. You can't have a sip of water. You can't chew gum, have hard candies, nothing.
Why?
I don't know. That's what it said on the sheet of paper. I don't ask why. I don't want to know anything. So I love not to know. So then Beth falls asleep at like 9 o'clock. I get into bed. I go, okay, I just shit my brains out. I'm shooting water out of my ass. Now it's time to go to sleep.
Now organs are coming out.
Every half hour, every 20 minutes, I'm up on the bowl again. I can't go to sleep. I go, how am I ever going to get any rest? I'm going to be miserable.
Did they tell you to start it that late?
Yep, you have to go by that time. Oh, yeah. And I'm blasting off.
Sounds like you should have started in the morning.
It's just water shooting. And I'm looking in the bowl while water shooting. I'm like, wow, water's shooting out of my ass. I can't even believe it.
I'm like a fountain.
I'm not even peeing anymore. I'm peeing out through my ass.
You can't believe that much water's coming out of your ass.
Yeah, it's just coming right out of your ass. I go, wow, this is like what Robin, talks about cleaning herself out. I'm getting a cleansing. I said, I've got to step on the scale. Now, I'm a guy, I'm 6'5". I normally weigh anywhere from 195 to 200 pounds. At this point, I'm weighing 188 pounds. That's how much crud is coming out of me.
Oh, my goodness.
Just from not eating one day. I said, I'm going to collapse. Well, finally, around midnight, I fall asleep. Then I wake up at 5, and I go, I wish I could be the first colonoscopy of the day, because then I could get over to the doctor's
and then
office.
you could have something to eat.
Yeah. So, no, I'm scheduled at 10:45. No special treatment for me. Like, usually people will bend over backwards to accommodate me because I'm
Get you in at
famous.
6.
Yeah, normally I'll say, I need to be the first appointment. Okay, we'll move people around. No. Not for me. Nobody's moving anything around. So now I got to drive an hour and a half to my doctor. And I'm thinking, wait a second. If I drive an hour and a half, I better
How
get
are you
over.
going to make it?
Because even when I woke up in the morning, I'm not drinking anymore or anything, but I'm still shooting water out of my ass. Even when I woke up, I was shooting water out of my ass. I said, if I'm driving and I got to shoot water out of my ass, it's just going to come out.
Wear a diaper.
You're not kidding. I almost was going to go purchase some diapers. So I'm sitting on the bowl. I figured it's going to take me an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to my doctor. Because if you remember, on Tuesday, it was snowing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nuts outside. Hail, snow, the whole
I wasn't
thing.
here. I didn't know that.
I'm sitting on the bowl trying to shoot water out of my ass until the very last minute, until I got to get in the car.
Because you got to last an hour and a half.
And then I'm in a neurotic panic that what if, let's say I can't get to the doctor's office. There's that much snow.
Stuck.
All this preparation is for nothing. I got to get there. I got to get there.
Bring out the Coast Guard.
You're not kidding. I said, I'm getting there. I don't care. I mean, come on. So I get there. And I'm the asshole who was early for everything. I have a neurotic thing. I got this from my parents. You got to be on time. But instead of being on time, like my parents have an appointment every week at my gym. They get there an hour and a half early. And then they complain. My mother goes, "This Pat, I don't know where he is." That's her trainer. "I don't know where he is." I go, "Mom, you're here an hour and a half early." "Yes, but we're here. We could train." I go, "But he has other people."
Right. He has a schedule, too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I go, "You're here an hour and a half early." "Well, I got to make sure I get here. What if I start out later and I don't get here on time?" I go, "So you'll be a little late." But I've got the same curse. So I get in the car. Of course, I get there early. I get there 9:45. And I brought all my chess books with me because I said, if I'm there 9:45 and they're not taking me till 10:45, I'll go in the doctor's office. They let me sit in a private room because I'm famous.
Right.
That's one of the perks I get at my doctor's office.
To sit alone.
I get to sit alone. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there and I go, oh no, I finally get to the doctor's office. I go, I feel like I have to squirt water out of my asshole. Oh. So the nurse sees me. I said, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. She goes, okay, go in there in the public bathroom. Public bathroom. I said, oh my God, this is my worst nightmare. I got to sit
in a public
bathroom and squirt water out of my ass. God forbid anybody's in there. I'll be too uptight to squirt water out of my butt. It makes so much noise too. It's like,
it's not quiet.
yeah, it's like, you know, and then you have water. Like people have me arrested. What's he doing in there? Sounds like he's peeing, but he's farting. I mean, so I go. And I brought baby wipes with me because I know I get messy back there. And if I get messy back there, even with water, I don't want the doctor, when he sees me nude and he's putting the camera up my ass, I don't want him to see water and remnants on my ass. So I'm in there with my man purse and my baby wipes. I feel like a woman.
You need a changing table.
I swear to God. And I'm wiping. And it's just water, but nevertheless, it needs to be wiped. I'm all prepared with my baby wipes. So I get in there now, and it's 9:45, and I'm not due till 10:45. My doctor says to me, "We got 2 other people ahead of you. What's going on?" And I'm like, "All right, I'll wait." Now I haven't brought my chess books in. I got nothing to fucking read.
You didn't bring them?
No, so I'm sitting there like a tool. And they didn't get me until 11:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Oh, I was starving. I had already all planned out. I'd already gone to the deli and got my turkey sandwich.
I was going to say, did you have a sandwich with you?
Yeah, I was waiting in the car.
Oh, my goodness.
Turkey, lettuce, tomato, and
right away, piling in all the heavy stuff.
Well, you can't. No, that's light. They say don't eat anything heavy because you could explode, you know.
Yeah, but heavy, I mean, bread and turkey?
Oh, for you, that's heavy. I mean, that's a Vorspeise. Whatever that is. So so I'm waiting and waiting. I had nothing to fucking do. I was so pissed. I was going to go back to the car and get my chess books. So then I tried some relaxation techniques because I started getting nervous because the doctor's going to, first of all, you got to put on a gown and they see your wiener. I don't care if my doctor sees it. He's seen it a couple of times. He's gotten over the laughter of that. So, but I know there's some ladies in there with me. The anesthesiologist is a lady, and then this is...
But they're not going to see anything.
This is a sweetheart of a woman, this black woman who works there, she kind of holds your hand through the process. I didn't want her to see my wiener.
She's not going to see it. How's she going to see it?
I don't know. I just had visions of her seeing my wiener, and then she thought less of me. She'd see I was only half a man.
What position do they put you in?
Oh, on your side.
Jail rape.
I'm waiting. Yeah, that's jail rape position. So I don't know. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to have a pipe up my ass. I know what's going to happen. They're having two. Now all I have to neurotically hear is that two people are ahead of me. I go, I know what's going to happen. They're going to. So this is how mental I am. I go, they're going to not clean off the other people's duty.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to die of AIDS.
You're so silly.
From the, I'm going to die. I'm going to get AIDS from a colonoscopy. That's it.
They don't even use the same one.
They're going to infect. Oh, you don't know anything.
I don't.
You're out of the nursing profession.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, they've started using them over.
So
and
my
over
doctor
again?
walks in. I figure, how can I bring this up without sounding like a complete jerk off? I go, hey, my luck. I go to the doctor as soon as him. You probably leave some duty on the camera, and he goes, yeah, that's right. We never clean our equipment. So I go, you don't? Like now I get neurotic that he's, he goes. Look, we have a whole machine. It goes through
an autoclave. Or
it goes through. I go, but what if the machine breaks? He goes, look, calm down. I said, I'm really nervous. For some reason, I'm very nervous, and I don't remember the prep being so difficult. He says, of course you're nervous. I'm going to put you to sleep. I'm going to shove things up your ass. You have no idea what's going on. Of course you're nervous.
Trust me.
Yeah, he goes, of course you're nervous. I said, okay. And he sticks me back in the room, and I'm waiting. I'm envisioning they're sticking shit up other people's asses, and it's going to end up in my ass, and I'm going to get infected.
What is this camera anyway?
I don't know. I mean, these are tough economic times. I could see where the doctor might forget to clean his equipment, hire some
Might want to try to save on the electric bill.
Yeah, hire some subpar people. You could see that happening, right? Sure.
It's happened in other places,
Oops.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we forgot to clean. Oy vey.
I don't need to wash this off.
Yeah, like
Cool,
what do you
no.
think? How was it work today, sweetheart? And I forgot to clean with the